I want a sandwich. Now. Oh, sandwich wench. Yo, wench. Sandwich. Now. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. I'm going to need a sandwich. A sandwich. A sandwich. Oh, sandwich wench. I want a sandwich. Sandwich.
Hello everyone, move the microphone. It's right in front of my face now. Hi, hope you're well. Welcome back. We should have done this yesterday, but, well, you know what? We had stuff to do. Very good, important stuff to do, yes. Hope you're having a marvellous day today. We are going to be carrying on what we started on Moistly Live on Tuesday, here. And we will be streaming here tomorrow, but I think it'll be Chantal, I think. Perhaps for Saturday as well. I'm not entirely sure just yet. So let's start with hello Victoria, hello Juniper again, hello Orange Avenger again. Hi Laura, hope you're well. We're going to be carrying on what we did on Moistly Live basically. Hello to Anna PM, hello Jackie, hello Aki, hello Crystal Hagens, Luna Lady, Soft Squeaky Duck, Bubbly Productions, Not Your Average Old Lady, Bright again. Hello Jamie Carpenter, Azza, Dessa, Crystal, Lolcat, good name. Hang on. Cave Dwelling Vampire, hi. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Barbied. Hello, Battered Zebra. Hello, Zenny Biscuit. And I think I'm caught up with you. Marvellous. That didn't take long, did it now, folks? Don't forget to smash the like. I have put an appropriate poll in the chat this time of simply banana hammock. Yes, no, or banana hammock. Let's see what wins, shall we? Those who voted no, though, you should be ashamed of yourselves. All engagement is good, of course. I'm not inserting ads. I have set a super chat goal, yes, but it's any levels. So they could be like $1. Seriously. It just saves me having to do one every hour when we hit 10 because you guys are incredibly generous. Navy Wife, hi. Hello, Zozo. Hope you're well. Hello, Faye. Laugh. Faye, Laugh. Hi. Hope you're well. Hi, Monica. Hope you're doing well as well. Let's go over here. Wood. Nathan donated earlier and I didn't close OBS. Yeah. I've pulled up her channel. I was watching Dexter a minute ago, but we've got her channel here, as you can see. Basically a continuation of where I was last time. And we should be able to cover the rest of this in the stream. But I've got to speed things up first, because she is slow, girl. Put that on 3.5k down. Let's see what this says here. Let's go to the newest comment, shall we? Amber can't even remember things she said is hilariously pathetic. Honey, don't contradict yourself to play victim. Her cope, thank you for the money, when she gets hate comments is sending me. She's fuming on the inside. Scramblin, translate to English, Scramblin. Are you dumb? You have legs. You could have walked to a part-time job like, for f's sake. You were 18 years old, it's over 15 years later, and you still haven't grown the F up. You're not broken, you're so strong, I don't know, that really got to me. And you look like a T-Rex when you move your arms. T-Rex Lynn. I'll do one more. You're making fun of Geordie's laugh. Have you heard your witch cackle? Pot, meat, kettle. Well, that's an easy way of doing it. Hi, Susie. Hope you're well. Hello, Hackbot. Hello, Snickers. Hello, Grimm's Day Out. Hello, Willow Winter. Hello, Amanda V-Dubs. If I missed anyone, hi, Janicon. Amanda V-Dubs, perhaps? No, I said hello just then, didn't I? Hi. Hope you're well. We're going to be carrying on from Moistly Live on Tuesday to here. Hopefully we'll learn something interesting today. I've got her chat as well. We've got to keep the chat up. Like, her chats are, in and of itself, they are a form of sustenance. And I'm here for that. Hi, Orla. Rawr. Hope you're well. Let us, hello, LRPD. Let us dive right in, shall we, guys? I don't what? Nice. Bit jealous.
Drink. She left me literally alone almost 24/7.
Shut up. Right, so this context we need, yeah? Now, if memory serves, really? I got a fucking ad reversing it. Piss off. Seriously, she has aggressive ads on, I swear. Hi, Nathan. No, I forgot to. Sorry.
Around and been like, no, that you got whatever it was, then I could have showed it. But am I going to go through decades of text and start posting each and every one? No. But if
Oh, I don't sound like a you problem.
something was actually questioned,
Careful, Amber.
did you do this? Did you say this? Did Amber say that? Is that then I would follow them up to prove, no, this is what was said, and this is how I was treated. The whole thing was sending, my sister even a letter. It wasn't about her sending my sister money. I had that. Yep.
It was about me sending money because you're now holding that. Like, a lot of people even, like, was aware to this. You genuinely are holding that over my mom's head.
Huh. That sounds ironic, considering you hold infidelity of your aunt over her head and tried to blackmail her with it. Hi, yikes, it's Mama Mitchell. Hope you're well. Hello, Crystal Hargens. She doesn't want to learn. That's true, she doesn't. And that's the big prevailing problem. I think that's why she sucks at these streams so much. In a live setting, she hasn't given this due consideration. She's done a Chantal. She's gone live and just reacted without giving any... And she has plenty of time. She could have watched it on playback, sat there, collected her thoughts, but no. She thinks this is a smarter move for her. But as we now know, it's not. And I'm going to go and get... Because it's on Discord, so you might see a black screen. Oh, have some wood. Yeah, have some wood. I'll go and get the post, because Amber has posted on Twitter a... oh, no, that's a... I don't have a stream schedule here. Fraggle Rock. Give me a sec, I'll go and get it. I think I saw Sanoot tweet it, so give me a moment. Hello, Platinum Puppy. Hello, Zahayan. She's wearing her hair like a kindergarten. She is, but it's because she doesn't know how to do it. I swear she needs to shave her head. Sinatra. That would be the person to look for. Oh, yeah, her new... Right, Alex's Sugar tweeted it. So if I come back over here... no. When I hit M, you bring that up there. Thank you. Here we go. New YouTube schedule starting August 17th. Monday, live stream. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, video. Thursday, nothing. Friday, video. Saturday, nothing. Sunday, live stream. Right. Anyone want to think or place a bet on why she's done this or says she's going to do this? Because if I go to her channel now, I'll go to her channel, we'll go and look at this. Because I would... she's not going to stick to it for long. Here we are. 246 comments on this, by the way. Firstly, downvote. I give this 30 minutes before she changes her mind. Not like you're going to follow through with it anyway. New schedule starting August 17th and ending the 20th. It's my mum's soberversary, August 17th. How dare you use this date? Who does that? Does she realise that's 2 live streams back-to-back or placing your bets on how long this will last? Might as well not release a schedule if it's not going to last a week. And I can see her writing this up with her head tilted to the side, her tongue sticking out of her mouth like a toddler concentrating on their art. Then the bursting pride when she's done. She won't stick to this. I think the reason she's created this now, though, is because she is now at a stage where she's made so much money this month, she doesn't need to make any more then. She can actually pull back now. And for 3 days a week, she does, well, nothing. Although apparently on Wednesday and Friday we're getting videos. I don't think those videos are going to be any good. They're going to be the same old shit. Now, I see 2 things happening in the future. One is, somehow, through guilt and manipulation, Amber gets her mother on a live stream. I don't think her mum wants to be on live stream, but I think she'll do it by guilting her into it and bullying her into basically going to attack her sister. I expect it. Either that, or this just washes over with time and Amber goes to Wisconsin. And I expect that as well. And I expect her to stay there for a lot longer this time. And never to contact her mother while her mother and her aunt heal on the side. Hi, Ghoulmania, hope you're well. Hi, Kat, hope you're well as well. I don't know, eating enough to keep that size. Yeah, it does. It requires a lot of money. She says it's not that much, but we all know it is.
A lot of the live stream you had with Jordy last time was, well, I put money on her books. I did this, I did that. You're holding it over my mom's head. I didn't have to.
You put it on your content, your mum. You hold everything your mum has done over her head, and you're about to reel it off in a moment.
Do that. I'm the daughter. I'm the daughter.
So?
What I'm about to say reflects the past. It does not reflect...
But you said the past doesn't matter. You've said that in this live stream.
Reflect
Oh,
current.
right. Emma couldn't stick to something if she were to super glue it. She super glued to it. If she were super glued to it. Sorry, I misread you. Thank you so much for the super chat. What a great way to start. A banging way to start, in fact. Let me go and approve that and like it. Yes, there it is. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Yes.
Time, because things are completely different now. Literally night and day difference.
Right. Now, she's about to go me, reel off her entire past. She's going to do it again, ironically, because she's told someone else that the past doesn't matter. Thanks for being here, Nathan. I will read that message later, I promise. I just forgot.
Back then, no, I wasn't going to help my mom while she was in prison.
You didn't help her when she was in recovery. How selfish are you?
No, I wasn't.
By the way, we had this discussion on Moisey Live. All of us agreed we would, to a degree, help our parent if there was a chance they could be better. But we can understand the position you were in at the time because drugs do corrupt. I'm lucky. I grew up impoverished. My mum never turned to drugs.
No, she didn't help me when I was in foster care. She didn't get sober for me while I was in foster care. I spent
Hi,
over a decade in
girl.
foster care because of her. I moved to Oklahoma when I was 18.
Just a quick thing. You went through repeated foster homes because you were an arsehole in each of them. Don't forget that. You were £300 at 13. You were definitely a problem in them.
Because I grew out of the foster care system.
Indeed, Hackbot.
Expecting a sober
Hi,
mom.
Taka Vash,
a different life.
Vas,
And she lied to
Ashla.
me.
Hope you're
She
well.
wasn't sober. She did drugs. She abandoned me again.
See what you're doing here? The moral high ground. Now, the moral high ground would be applicable, but you really are desperate to throw your mum under that bus now. Oh, thank you, Laura. Unless it involves eating, she will never stick to a schedule. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more with you, and thank you so much for that incredible generosity. Yeah, no, she's not going to do it. She's just going to use the moral high ground in her head, show her weakness by doing so, regurgitate the exact same talking points, and not make any progress.
She drank. She left me literally alone.
And then when her aunt says something that actually does matter, Amber's not going to listen to it properly and misunderstand because she has incredible low comprehension skills.
I was 24/7. I was eating sauerkraut out of a can, gagging because I had no food.
Oh, we see. You said you were £300 at 13. So how much did you weigh then, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm curious if you really were hungry or if you'd just eaten everything and that was the last thing left. And yes, I'm making a fat joke because you're £570.
She didn't care. When I was kicked out and had nowhere to go and I was left in Arizona, she didn't care.
So, you said the past doesn't matter in this very stream. Not my stream, your one. You said it. So, if the past doesn't matter, why are you so desperate to use it?
So yeah, I had a very bad relationship with my mom at that time.
Was it better than your dad's? Oh, wait.
I did.
Yeah,
I needed
by
space.
Dark Mystico.
I
Hi,
needed
by the way.
space from her.
Hi, Jerry Nicholson. Hope you're well. Hello, everyone that's joined. Hope you're having a marvellous day. Pastel Gashes. Hope you're well as well. The tiny reading dragon, Russellston, maybe? I don't know. That's hello to you or not. Hi, everyone. Hope you're well.
I didn't want to talk.
Oh, by the way, she said I needed space from her. Press 1 in the chat if you think she needed space from her mum. Press 2 if she was too busy at that point eating dirty clunge and basically try to build a YouTube channel because she found that more important than actually being there for someone that mattered. Hi, K-Shell. Her past doesn't matter. Sneaky Wasp, I couldn't agree more. It doesn't. But it does to her because she has to weaponize it, which is why I really hope her mum never features in her live streams. Because if she does, if Amber brings her mum out, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I can cover that. I really don't think I can. Because I know it's a manipulation. We all know it is. And it makes me deeply uncomfortable. Never use your family to drill a point. And especially when you are using this kind of, I'm going to out my mother for things that we agree were not nice, but keep using it when you're in such a good place now. Apparently healing involves you just constantly making her feel like shit. What's more of a threat to her sobriety? Really, what your aunt has done or what you continue to do? Because I would argue you're more of a threat.
Talk to her. I didn't want to communicate with her. I couldn't.
Hi, Random Bean.
I genuinely couldn't. I was beyond hurt.
How old was she at this time? 18, yeah? Or was she in her early 20s? Because in her early 20s, she started on YouTube, didn't she? Let's just go to her channel for a second. I want to check something. So she says that when she was early 20s, when she was really hurt by her mother at that point. Let's go to here and let's have a little look. Let's see how hurt she is. No harm.
Grammarly doesn't
Shut
just help
the
you with
fuck right up, you horrible little twink. Honestly, who's going to use your bullshit? Predictive text. Right. So this is Amber on her first video. Yeah. This is from 11 years ago, so 2013, when she was like 23. Yeah. So this is her deeply hurt by her mother. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, go back.
Hi.
Check the hairline. Yep. Egg.
wood.
Wait, we still got wood on the screen. No, I got rid of it. It's fine.
A YouTube channel for weight
Oh,
loss. I see a lot of videos of other people doing it, and it's so motivating. And
Sorry, Ben.
it's just something I'm really.
Hi, Scourge Glaive. Hi, shut up. Izana, hope you're well. Hello, Meta Bebop, hope you're well. Look at her being skinty. Yeah, it's interesting, because this time she weighed 360 odd pounds. This is her at the very start, but this is the part of her that, I mean, that hair, if she cut her hair short then, it would have suited her. But this is the part of her that was deeply damaged. Now, if I go back slightly, go to her oldest content again, this is her, like, early days trying to be better, yeah? She never mentions in any of this content, and I know this for a fact because I went through this content, and Amber doesn't delete. I went through this for the very first Content Constable I did several years ago. At no point in any of this does she ever mention her mother. Yeah? Even in these videos, she doesn't, beyond mentioning the drug use. She doesn't mention anything else. She doesn't mention not being in a relationship with her mother, having any communication with her. She just mentions foster care, drug abuse. That's it. She looks skinnier. She does. Well, she looked skinnier back in January, if anyone hadn't already checked.
So to use that as your little tea time with Jordy is very unfair. And it's
Says the person who didn't care that her aunt was in an abusive relationship. You then had to out that part and take the side of your uncle at the time. It's because you were so desperate to have what you consider a roof over your head. No one manipulates. If you're a good person, you are usually rewarded. If you're not, you deserve to live in a car. I was already working for a few... So when I was 20, I was starting university late because my family moved a lot and it pissed me right off. 5 years late, technically, based on my academic background anyway. And so I went to university at 20. But before then, when they moved a lot, I was working as much as I could. I had no money because they took most of it in rent, which... Oh, God, I was so angry. When I did manage to save some money, I bought a little bit of Warhammer here and there. Hi, Stellar Beetle. Hope you're well. Sorry for not seeing your earlier comment. I see shouldn't. I meant to say I didn't see the bit above it. I do apologise. She should have been appreciated to people. Should have been the people who took her in. Yeah, she should have been appreciative. You're absolutely right. But she doesn't have the capacity, yeah? No food, but a beast at 11, by the way, from Jack. Yeah, she was £300 at 13, but apparently no food. Like, no. So, yeah, at 20, I was starting university, and obviously, for the 6 years I was at university, I was just having fun, because I didn't really care. But I was still working nights, so I got bags under my eyes. Ooh, I heard that. Thank you, Villainous Fox, for the super chat. Oh, you guys have been so generous already today. Thank you so much. If you do want to support the channel, don't forget to like the stream, engage with the poll. You can super chat or donate directly through Coffee, all of which will be going towards further upgrades to my solar setup. Thank you very much. Let's continue.
it's just not okay. The only people who care about what you were saying are the people that don't have rational minds.
So you then, because you're the only one that's genuinely bothered by what your aunt has said. Although you could argue the haters as well. I would argue many of those aforementioned haters have taken the time to look at this and go, well, this does line up with a lot of the crap. And it's the whole correlation thing, isn't it? Of the kind of crappy behavior of yours from back when you lived with Casey. Like, fam, inappropriate, abusive, petulant, aggressive, controlling. It has resided for over 20 years of your life. Now, I get it. you've had a hard childhood, but you have allowed that to continue throughout all of life. And in turn, you now look down on those that are criticizing you because you think you have a high ground here. You still don't have a moral high ground. This unnecessary smug expression would carry more weight if your hairline was a bit further down and you didn't have a second chin that got bigger with your facial features receding further into the face. And Jamie Carpenter agreed. Being born in 1985, I'm tired of these kids. Like, I'm not going to talk about how difficult things are. You kids don't know how good you got it. I was born in 86. I was born in 86, fam. I'm 39. I grew up in the time where we had single glazed windows and no heating in a house. Our food came from Quick Save. My hand-me-down clothes came from neighbors' kids because my family couldn't afford to buy me any. Like, fam, I promise I know what it's like. I swear I do. But it's okay. You can, of course, disregard my commentary as anecdotal. I just don't like to make it a part of... I just don't want to be ungrateful. That's the one thing I took from that and use now. That yeah makes the difference. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
People who look at me and don't give a fuck about me, regardless of what I say. The people that actually have rational minds, they don't like you. They don't like what you're doing. Your little tea time with Jordy is pathetic. It's...
Oh, a good pause there. Just the thing, Amber. You call it pathetic because you don't know how to address it. You don't know what to do. She's providing commentary and you're raging at the wrong parts. And then when she says something that matters, you've ignored it.
Downright pathetic.
I'm old, Jess. Thank you. Thank you.
This is the time. She always said she wanted my sister. She wanted my sister. But then
86ers. What's that? Is that like a football team or something?
she could reach my sister and actually write her, and I would explain to her, this is the time my sister can't go nowhere. You could be writing.
It might have been the time for your sister, but it wasn't for the time. It wasn't the time for me. It was
Oh, yeah, because it's all about you. I forgot.
not the time for me.
You do realise, though, during the time when it wasn't for you, your aunt was there completely for your mother. You claim all this bullshit, but you are such a tryhard. You know how much your mum meant to you back then. You just at that time did not care. Don't forget here, I put up your channel. Again, if I go to your oldest videos, who were you dating around this time again? You got people in the background in your videos. You were properly skanking it up during this time as well. It didn't stop anytime soon.
Monday.com.
Ah. Plenty of Brufen. Is that ibuprofen? What's Brufen?
I was not ready.
Oh, sorry.
And like I said, I wrote my mom a long letter, and I chose not to send it.
Then you didn't write her a letter then, did you? You can claim to have written something, but unless there's actual proof of its existence, then it means nothing. Okay? You can't use it as a moral grandstanding point. It counts for nothing. Much like my anecdotal evidence of my impoverished upbringing, you can't use yours either.
Because I was not actually truly ready to communicate.
Getting some of these answers that you've wanted, building a relationship. Now's the time, and she
I wasn't ready.
would say,
Doubt.
and
Actually, at that time, you were busy building a YouTube channel. Jackie, thank you for the super chat. And me, and me, and me, and me, and me, and me, and me. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
never, ever did. And then wants to use it, oh, well, my mom wasn't there for me. Like,
She wasn't.
there's just a lot of
So, grow the fuck up. You're in your mid-30s. Your mum's going to be one of the few parents asked to bury her own child. Make changes now and actually be a better person.
as you guys notice, she always expected me. Like, what makes a difference? I'm my sister.
Give it...
What?
So that's you don't understand that. What she means is, your mum never expected you to be there. She expected her sister there.
That made no sense.
Sister, right? I'm
You're an idiot.
my sister's younger sister. I lost my sister when I was around 11 years old, I believe. I think she was like 13, 11 is when she left. And I've been fighting for it ever since. And through this, it has really shown me that I
I would call her. I would, but I'm using my phone to be on live stream.
have put in
Doubt. Firstly, you interrupt at the wrong time because you don't know how to do a response. Second, and importantly, you need to learn when someone explains something, you can't understand it, don't tell anyone. Because you're showing us your level of intellect here, and it's not great. Hi, Kendi. Hi. Hope you're well. If I missed anyone, do say hi in the chat so I can say hello back. I do apologize. Hello, Cat is Jin. Hope you're doing well today.
so much, gotten so little in return. All I've done is give. Amber doesn't even know even close to what my age is. You know, when you start realizing stuff.
Give it a second, she might guess it.
Like that.
I don't even know what my age is half the time.
Yours is it's your age is less than your waist. That'll help.
Like, are you kidding me?
Don't try me. Oh, and Tiny Reading Dragon, thank you so much for the super chat. When I was 22, I moved out of state after saving up 3,000. That was 9 years ago. I'm moving up in my field, own a house, my fiance almost 3 cars. Almost 3 cars. And I'm getting married next year. What's this slob's excuse? That's marvellous, by the way. Oh, I'm very proud, very happy for you guys. This is fantastic. I love that you guys... Hi, Brunette. Hello, Moromoth. I love that you guys actually go out of your way to succeed in life. Because one of the things I look at when I make my videos and my streams these days is I want to see where they are and then try and be better. I can't beat her on views. I can never beat Amber on views. But quality of life, I'd argue I have a better quality. I'm surrounded by people that I actually care about. I have a good relationship with my family. That isn't on the YouTube side of things. I do things that I enjoy hobby-wise. I've been painting a model today, in fact. You know, I've got to work on the skin next, to be honest, and finish the beard highlighting, but I'm having a great time with it, really, you know. And if you have a community, if you build a community of people that support you, you find that you're more energized as a creator. You're not, though. You're so isolated now. And it's embarrassing. She's 34. Isn't she already 34? She's 35 this year, isn't she? Hi, Aaron Wen. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. I'm being stupid and miss things. Success is achieved, not given. Very true. And it's like respect. Never expect nor demand it. That's fine. I'm disabled after an injury that incurred working as an EMT. Oh, you had a decent career, though, eh? EMTs are some of the most important people in the world. And you should be very proud of what you accomplished before that. Hello, Mr. Got Some Skills. Hope you're well. Hello, Coffee is Dot. I miss coffee. Let's continue.
The only, like, my brother, my little brother is my actual...
Oh, sorry. Kendi L. Bigelow. Hope you're well. I always wonder if that was an I or an L.
Everything. He is someone. When he's in prison, I will send money. When he's out of prison, I will send money. I help my brother because that's what you do. You help siblings.
That's not helping, is it? Helping is giving them a chance to be better. I mean, you make enough money as a content creator, you could hire your brother to do the camera work for you. You genuinely make enough money to hire somebody. You want to help someone? Get them a decent job. Build a closer, tighter relationship with them. If they've been in prison, help them find a better path forward. That's help. Throwing money at them is such an Amber response. Here, guys. Hi, Mark Taylor. Here, guys, let me just throw some money. It's like Tylenol. Doesn't matter the dosage. Just throw enough so that it sticks.
That's something I will never hold over his head. Ever. I still to this day do it. Literally a week ago.
You realize you're just doing it now, though, right?
A week ago.
So?
But that's my heart and soul. And I always...
Just a quick thing. This is, again, the moral grandstanding. It's not the point. The point was you don't even know your aunt's age.
Forget. Is he a year younger than me? Or is he 2 years younger than me? Birthdays, names, ages, they do not compute up here. I don't know what it is, but I can meet you, and you can tell me your name straight to my face, and I absorb it with everything inside of me. I will not remember it 1 minute later. I don't know why. Like,
I could tell you why if you like, but you're not going to like the answer. It involves a tumor and the temporal lobe. No, I'm kidding. I don't care, but I don't remember names either, generally. Birthdays, I do now remember most, which is handy. But that comes down to caring. I care enough that I have no choice. I have to remember. See our brother Lynn in camera. I think we could, off camera. She can only send money to if they ever give her clout. That's true. She has a super chat that she didn't acknowledge. Oh, hang on. What was it? Let me see. This one. Don't talk about not having a rational mind when you are with a death feeder. Nice. Sound like a you problem. That is a marvelous super chat, and I agree with that 100%. Thank you, Laura, for highlighting that to me. Being self-centered, yeah, I think so. I mean, names, I've always struggled with names, and that is a me problem, and I try to fix that now. But, wait, oh, hello, Mia Moo. Moo. Mia. Dog in here, and I've got to give a treat. Hang on. Mia. Mia. Come here. There you go. go. Get them down, okay? Good girl. Yeah, who's been? Good girl. Sorry, I owed Mia 2 treats from earlier because the other dogs all got treaties. She didn't. There you go. Good girl. Yes, you a big, big bulldog. No. Mia. Don't do that, okay? There's a rubbish bag there and I don't want you going through it, okay? Don't make my foot there. You bastard. Sorry, I had to give the dog attention.
Like, Eric and Ricky would get onto me all the time because I don't even remember their birthdays. And they were like brothers to me. Like,
you know, you can, and I do this now. You can, hi Cloverflower, you can set alerts on your phone with a calendar. So you get the birthday, you don't have to remember it anymore, but you can set it to give you a warning like a week in advance. That way you have time to prepare for it. I know it's a complicated concept, but it actually does work treats, really. You might find that it will help you with your inability to remember the important things. Hi, Plumpy. There you go. My dog wanted fussings.
like actual family. Oh, when is their birthday? I don't know. Like, genuinely, I have celebrated
Also, you haven't had your family in your life for so long. I'm not surprised you don't remember, because since you didn't care about them for about 15 years.
every year with them, whether it's like a happy birthday, gifts when I live with them. I don't know their birthday. You are no different. This has nothing to do with anything. It does not compute in my brain for some reason. Like, I don't.
It's because you're not paying attention to what she's saying about you as a person. You've actually just proven her right. And as put that by a lovely person in the chat who gave me shit, it's a very self-centered personality trait that you can't remember these things because you only care about what matters to you. And it proves that over time, you've never sought to improve that. You need more doggo sort of shorts. I did upload one today. I will try and do more. It's one of those random on the fly things. It just happens. I'm glad people like them because I'm happy to do more of them. I'm glad you enjoyed, Jackie. That was done on Saturday or Sunday. I forgot to upload it, and I thought, I can do it now.
I don't know what it is, but that's just how it is.
Happy birthday, Candy, by the way. I'm sorry you didn't know about that. Or maybe I did know, and I maybe not set up. Happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful time.
One of my greatest friends in the whole world, if you're watching, hello, it's my Marco Polo friend. We have been friends for over a decade. I do not remember her birthday. I always tell her happy late birthday. That makes me feel so freaking bad. I don't remember anyone's birthday. I know my dad's birthday. I know obviously my brother's birthdays and my parents' birthdays. I don't know anyone else's. My grandma's. I don't know. I know my grandma's in her 70s. I don't remember exactly what age. I don't know what it is. Genuinely. Like, you can ask me how old are
You probably don't want to be saying this in a live setting in case your grandparent is shown this. Just saying.
your brothers. I'd be like,
Did you
Don't you start that, Zach. My fifis.
hear about the new trend called
Oh, shut the Fraggle Rock up. There we go. Let me skip it. There we go.
for some reason it don't compute up here. And
Right.
I know
Again, the point isn't this, Amber, about you not being able to forget. You've just proven the point you don't care enough to deal with it, to learn to be better. That's the point of you not remembering your aunt's birthday. It means nothing, but you've made it into the point that she was trying to make without her having to put more effort into it.
like a lot of people with like ADHD actually suffer with the same thing.
I mean,
So-
she does like to write things down like a journal, but her phone alerts would do it, wouldn't it? And Lynn, I agree. We get it.
It's like, it's a normal thing. So don't think of it as like some big
Hi,
crazy conspiracy.
Hydroids.
It's not a conspiracy. I'm not addicted to you like you're addicted to me and you know every tiny detail of me.
It's crazy. By the way, I'm 54. I'm not in my 40s. I mean, it's just a little bit. Just a little
Jordy, it's not that I don't care. I just explain myself. I'm not going to get back into it.
Actually, you don't have to explain anything. You've already over-explained and proven you aren't correct.
bit off. Yeah, and it just really kind of showed me, you know? I've invested so much for so long for absolutely nothing.
And you know, the thing that I've kind of been saying is that I think that the reason why she has tried to take the side of
Right, let's see if Amber can do this without going off on one.
mom and not
I have not taken no sides.
Let him finish, you bish.
Show me where I've taken a side, Jordy. Or even
Actually, you've already done that. Okay.
Tammy, show me where I've taken a side.
Hi, McTiny.
Because if I would have taken a side, we wouldn't have been there on Thanksgiving. We wouldn't have.
Oh my God, you're so stupid. This is why you shouldn't live stream. You're just not up to it.
Went to the Chinese buffet. Oh, speaking of Chinese buffet, I want you guys to guess right now how my aunt knew I was at the Chinese buffet.
Because they were there with you.
I want you guys to guess how my aunt knew we were at the Chinese buffet.
Because you were there with you. They were there with you, sorry.
This is funny. This is funny.
Let's find out.
Like, it's genuinely funny. She knew because she was there.
Yeah, it's not funny. I don't know how she thought I'd find that funny. She wants a partner. Yeah, that's pretty much true, Platinum Puppy. I couldn't agree more with that. I think her reliance on having a dependent or someone to look after her is all she's ever wanted. She wants a mum, but a mum but that mum quality of looking after you, not anything else. But she also wants a partner that she can feign intimacy with. So not the incestuous version you might all now be thinking, but like two separate personality traits, but in one person.
She was there.
Hi, Belladonna. Food sidetracked us. It did, didn't it?
Me and my mom could not stop laughing about it. Like,
Are you sure about that? Because it's not as funny as you think it is. I think everyone worked out your aunt was at the buffet. That was pretty much an obvious point. Your aunt mentioned the buffet. The only way she could have known, based on the story, was that she was there. This isn't as funny as she thinks.
because she made it seem like it was like, no, my grandma. She made it seem like it was like this big conspiracy. Like she never goes to a buffet. It's like the craziest thing. How could someone be at a buffet, let alone a fat person? She was there. She was there. Health problems and all. She was there.
Yeah.
Like sometimes weight ain't got nothing to do with it. Like she was there too. Me and my mom were literally we were cracking up. We were like, what?
You realize if you'd listened to Geordie's stream that you might have actually heard us say that, right? Like if you were paying attention, that would have computed in your peanut-sized brain, right? Whoop her. I honestly think that her aunt would beat the crap out of her. She definitely wants a caretaker, though. She'll drop the mum as soon as she gets a new partner. I agree. Geriatric caretakers are hard to come by, though. They're very expensive, but Amber's made a lot of money this month. She's made a lot of money, which means she can lay down because her cankles will undoubtedly be tired from all that sitting.
So I just had to share that bit. But anyways, if I was on my mom's side, you would have never came to my apartment when I first got here. We would have.
Who cares? She's your aunt. Oh, Cat's Gin, thank you for the super chat. Put yellow dot stickers on her and she could be Blobby's Oh, Mr. Blobby deserved better. Or Blobby's sister in this instance. I would say Mrs. Blobby, but, well, she's not straight, so perhaps that'd be considered phobic in some way. She doesn't want a man. Well, she has it. Right, so people say she'll have anything, right? But Amber's type is typically tomboy. All right, so there's always a masculine quality she wants. She just doesn't want the part that has a penis attached. And hello, Eleanor. Hope you're well. If I missed anyone, do forgive me. Hope you're well. Best in line for robot caretaker. Oh, Jesus, she probably would actually. She could afford it now as well.
have never went out to eat the next day at the Chinese buffet. That would have never happened. I would have never went to Thanksgiving. I would have never hugged you and said, I cannot wait
Shut
to
up.
see you again.
So, Belladonna, I didn't think it was about the buffet. It was about fanning people, important things that she had to do. Yeah, feigning important things she had to do. Agreed. That is actually correct. I couldn't
I
agree
cannot wait
more.
for you to come over. I would not have texted you. I would not have said Merry Christmas. I would not have sent you photos and said I miss you and I love you. None of those things would have happened. None.
I mean, it never happened in the interim either. We know this because of the messages you showed and the big time lapse between them.
None of those things would have happened.
It's not if it's not the buffet, it's the principle. You know that. Yeah, this is something she won't get it. Amber won't get that from I'm having mental health spelt correctly, as we know. You're out of the blobby loop. A lot of people are. We will be covering because I don't
None.
shut up. I don't have a politics stream tomorrow, so I will be covering. I'll be covering Chantal here tomorrow. Jackie, now make the special Teletubby. She's big enough. Perhaps she'd be Stinky Dinky. She'd be Dipstick. She'd be La 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 Do La La on Seltzer, and she'd be Pooh instead of Poe. You're welcome. Cass's Gin. Blobby creeps me the F out. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Or being a member for 1 month. I really appreciate. Yeah, thank you very much. Very kind of you.
I did not choose my mom, and I did not choose you. I chose both of you. You decided not to continue that relationship with me.
You didn't choose her. You're not. She's not a Pokemon. You didn't. You don't get to choose your family. By the way, do you think that's a moral high ground here? Again, the morals of this nonsense, fam. You are so entitled. You don't get to choose your family. Your family are immutable fact. You walked away from your entire family. All of them. You walked away from them for pussy. That's what you did, okay? It's why you were in Florida. It's why you were in Kentucky. It's why you were in the other one between them as well. It's why you were on the opposite side of the country for the most part. You were nowhere near the Sooner State. Like, you don't get to choose this, and yet you're acting like you chose them. What was it with the invitation? Now did they get to go to platform 9 in fat quarters? Please. The Chihuahua was pretty chonky. Oh, Twinkie. Everyday Mary. Oh, Miriam. Yeah.
That was you.
Be on your side
Sorry,
is
Shadow
because she
Druid,
can
I couldn't
manipulate
help
you, and
it.
there's
I
certain
just wanted
things
you to
she
see
can
my
do to
wood.
have power over.
I also cannot manipulate my mom. Like I said, my mom is blunt. She does not fuck around. She does.
You realize by constantly making comments about her past on YouTube, you are manipulating her because you are guilting her in a public setting, which means you are setting her up to be weakened when in person. You say you can't do it, but you are doing it.
Does not mess around. You cannot manipulate that woman at all. Like Jordy turns me and my. I don't know if Jordy has a bad relationship with his
I'm trying to be nice, Ben. I'm trying.
mom or what, but he turns me and my mom's
Sorry.
relationship into like vile. Like he literally agrees with the fact that like when I had cancer, like he was like, yeah, the only reason
Cells, not actual cancer. Don't try us, Amber.
why her mom came back into her life is because Amberlynn needed her. I didn't need my mom. I needed her emotionally.
So you need your mum then? You do realize that's the same. Are you? You need your. I didn't need my mum. I needed her emotionally. So you needed your. Are you? You know what? No, because I'm going to abide what was written in the chat there. I'm going to be polite. I'm not just flashing my wood. I'm flashing my wood that's been bound in iron. I did it myself. I'm very proud of it. For those who don't know, that's one of the corners to my log cabin. It's actually the living room side. My office is on the right, so it's further across from there. You're welcome. Oh, I heard that. Thank you very much, whatever that was. I don't know what it was. But whatever it was, thank you very much. It's probably a follow on Twitch, I bet. Let's see if I can... Oh, here we are, back here.
And my mom decided to be a mom for Amberlynn in ways that I never was before because this is like, she has cancer. This is scary.
Quick thing. Mum for Amber, because you're not Amberlynn. You want to be called Amberlynn. Your name is Amber. You're welcome.
If anyone sees it in any other way than that, which is how Jordy sees it, then you're just warped in the brain. Like, genuinely warped in the brain. Like, how can you see two grown women?
Yeah, I get the feeling they aren't the same to her as well. His now, my wood is very, yeah, indeed, it's very rigid now. There's even a camera in the corner to film your wood. Indeed, because I like people to look at it. It's not there because somebody had jumped the fence and come across the garden once. While I was streaming on Twitch, somebody had done that, and I was in here at the time, and I had to go outside quickly to check because I was curious. I couldn't find anyone. They jumped the fence to the other side. But if I have it on camera, I can use it in the future. And it's only on the back garden. My sisters know about it. It's an app on my phone. Amberlynn. Basically, I think that's why she wanted it. Although, let's face it, with that neck, there's no chance of ever cutting through that choker. I think that thing must be made of adamantium, so she can't be beheaded. And mercifully, no man called Henry is shagging her. She tried to fake cancer before? Well, she had precancerous cells, didn't she? She didn't really have cancer, but she had a test done, and there was some precancer cells, wasn't there? She didn't really have cancer, then, did she? But I don't want to call her a fake or anything. I just think she took advantage of the situation, but it was never as bad as she made it out to be. But then whenever she gets an illness, a new one, she cries about it on the internet for a week, and then talks us through all the medications all the time. Oh, and me, lit lion. Oh, I like that. That's a good name.
Mother and daughter working their way through a relationship that was so bad at one point, and you now see them laughing and having a good time together and healing from that.
How do we see anything? We never see anything in your vlogs. We just see you sat in front of the same wall or bookcase that you never read.
You see that and twist it into this warped way of thinking. All for some money, Jordy? All for some money? Ugh.
Hold anything.
What money? Amber, you want to talk about the irony of complaining someone made money off of your family's drama? You have live streamed and made over $10,000. Are we sure about this? Don't think just because it's your family, you're the one that gets to monetize that. Because you're the one that still monetized it anyway. And boy, have you monetized this like there's no tomorrow. There are more ads in this than any of your videos in the past. This is more aggressive than I've ever seen. And that's a really good highlight of just how lazy you are. You have made, after YouTube and taxes have taken their cut, I'd still put money on you making a minimum of $7,000 to $8,000 after tax. I'd put money on that because I know how the ads work on this. There's no version of that's why you're taking time away now. Because you know you can't continue this. You haven't got the strength for it, the palpitations you had proved you don't have the fortitude to withstand the stress of it. All of which your own creation. Yeah, it isn't concealing much at all, is it? I swear she's only wearing it because it's tight, and then she can flop her chest on the table.
Over you.
Yes, I am the only person that at the end of the day is going to say it how it is, 100% truth.
You still haven't said it how it is. You still haven't said it how it is. There's still no.
You're not listening. She has. She's explained things and you've interrupted at the wrong times. You're not paying attention because you don't know how to respond to people.
100% truth. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, none of this is making sense to me.
Even if it hurts, I even tell my own truth.
That's fair, Alexandra. That really is.
What if you...
Really? Okay. This really is an aggressive ad campaign on her part. Let's see, Amber, not you. That's fair, Ben. I figured. I've been reading. I'm trying to keep up. I do apologize if I have failed at that. Stress or guilt, both. Both. I think that's actually said B-O-L-T-H, isn't it? Both. Is that actually said both? Both. Yes. She had a hysterectomy treatment for pre-cancer is flaying the lining of your oh, hang on. Flaying of your uterus with dry ice. I've known women who had that. No hysterectomy. Oh, I guess she went right ahead, didn't she? I guess she's never had the maternal urge in the first place, so I guess it wasn't a huge deal. But having the operation was a big deal for her because she wasn't really a surgery type. Beyond going to the ER for all the other issues she has never bothered to deal with. Hi, Josie, if you're there. Hi, Josie. Hope you're well. Hello, German. You trying to be the sassy, sexy vlogging weight loss queen so bad? Yeah, but she's this is not the expression of someone who has the word sexy ever associated with their name.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Her knuckles give her away. You're a slow typer.
I made my mistakes. It's not like I'm like, oh, I'm better than you.
Answer the thing. How many teeth do you have? At least I had the decency to thank all my super chatters. You are so, like, honestly, all your super chats are saying the same thing. Like, you aren't paying attention.
And
You are acting like you're better than me. You are. You are.
So she wasn't planning. I don't think she was. I don't think. Hi, Tiggies. I don't think she was. And she's never shown any maternal instinct. And that's not a dig. It's just reality. She just wants a relationship and then to milk it like she always had. I think her best time in a relationship for her, content-wise, the happiest she looked in content was with Beck. 100%. Because she got to use Beck like there was no tomorrow for that. All she had to do was bribe with baseball caps and nerdy games. Hello, Miamu. Hello. You a good girl? Yes, you are. No. Don't go in the rubbish. Okay? Good girl. There's a rubbish bag under my desk, and she keeps trying to go for it. They haven't arrived today, Yempi. You're welcome.
you guys do all wrong, and I'm perfect. I've never been that. But I will call you on your shit, and they don't like that. And for the long
I have all my teeth left. I have had.
No, you don't. I saw them yesterday. Don't try me. The entire your left side, our right, top left row, across the side is gone. Don't try me. I saw that when you leaned your head back and laughed when I was on Moisky Live. You have not got all your
One
teeth.
removed.
longest time,
Also, you had a tooth removed. So don't try me.
up until very recent, I have found myself having to hold
Learn to say thank you to your super chats, by the way. You're very rude for that. Justice for Beck. Agreed.
back to protect the other person, be it my own daughter,
Oh, yeah,
my
she's
niece,
triggered.
my sister, my mother, whoever it is.
Careful, she's about to drop some bombs here about the kids, her aunt's kids not liking her or something.
It's so funny that she wants to protect my mom, even though it's literally my mom that she's in an argument with. Like, she is taking that out on me. I don't know where. You guys, like, look me in the eyes,
She's not. Okay, carry on.
please. I genuinely have no idea where any of this is coming from.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Anastasia. Hope you're well. They keep breaking out of her head. Well, they do. Emergency buzzball stash. I do need that. Yes. Donate to my coffee, and of course, I'll buy more buzzballs to appease the German. That's where it'll go. The thing is, with what you're saying, Amber, your eyes are filled with lies, so it's very hard to believe anything you say. You say you don't know where it's coming from, but your aunt has actually detailed where you interrupted or ignored, because you're such a good empath, the parts of her story that mattered. The parts that mattered when she tried to help you with weight loss and you said no, so she exhausted her options there. No matter how many times she asked you to help with your mother, you never did. You blackmailed her when she was in an abusive relationship. You blackmailed her. My dog is balking. You did that, okay? And you carried on to that. I could believe your mum was arguing with your aunt over you. Over the problematic behaviour of you and the harm you are to her sobriety. The fact you weren't there at her wedding because of any excuse, Canklegate, which hadn't even happened yet. So don't try us with the Cankle crap. You weren't even injured then. Jade, Feline, whatever. YP Take Two could have driven you there, and you know it. Okay? With my aunt and mama arguing. No, she hasn't. But I could believe it was because of her. That's why she won't go into it detail. And I think that's another reason why her mum hasn't featured. My dog finished barking.
Like, it is so confusing to me. And she still has not answered the question. What did I do to you in the last 5 years to deserve this?
Because the past doesn't matter, guys. Now remember, pre-5 years, so 20 years of life, 30 years, sorry, in this case, or 29 if you want to be pedantic. Thank you, Ola. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. But you're forgetting your aunt is a good 20 years older than you. So for her, those years matter. And they should matter to you because you're apparently an empath. I'm more of an empath than you, and I'm about as emotionally devoid as it gets as an Englishman. Like, naturally, I'm uncomfortable with emotional stuff. I really am. I don't ever watch kissing scenes. I don't watch any of that rom-com crap. No, thank you. I don't watch musicals because they make me uncomfortable. Like, fam, I'm more in tune than you are because I know not to cross lines and upset people these days, and you don't. Let's see. Borksters. They are the Borksters, my dogs. Aunt and Mum are fighting over their mum's house. Oh, yes, you're right. Because one of them, I believe, believes they're entitled to it. Amber doesn't care about her health, so she wouldn't go to the doctor again. They would tell her things she doesn't want to hear. Very true. She honestly can't stand her members, and especially her non-member chatters. It's incredibly palpable. Well, she switched to members only on purpose, so people are forced to do this, and that tells you this is definitely more of a grift. Don't forget here, this is a response to two people responding to her when she was responding to them because they were responding to her. Yeah, that's what this is. And it's so poorly done. Let's see, most people can claim to be empaths, tend not to be. It's like telling us you're not. You're the funny one in the group. Chances are you're not. Okay. There's that thing of if every group of friends, if there's 5 to 6 of you, one of you's a dickhead. Okay. If you can't think of who it is, chances are it's you. Okay? I at least know within any group of friends I've ever had, it was me, but I was honest enough to say yes because it was in my nature just to be a bit of a knob. I was relied on for this. Hi, Misfit. Hope you're well. It's 100% for money. Hi, Shumbunkins. Hope you're well as well. I must say, again, thank you very much for the whiskey you sent us. Thoroughly enjoyed. David has taken the chaos home with him. I've got the barley behind the bar. The rye one you sent is in the cupboard behind me. Thank you very much.
Is, and then I think I'm finally at the point where, like, well, what about me?
Yeah. Well,
It's always
It's not about you, though. It's about Amber.
it's about
my
you.
turn to be told.
Amber, but you've done an entire stream where you've gone, and I, me, I, my, now.
It's always been about you.
Amber's had a lot to say about your relationship with your kids. I don't know if you watched her stream.
Yeah, she wanted to bring up my daughter. Me and my daughter haven't talked in, man.
Hopefully, Amber lets her finish this one.
Unfortunately, I think it's 3 years this year.
Why?
And I too, with that, on the Bible, do not know 100% why I had all my grandkids spend the night before this happened. We had the greatest time. We ate, we painted, we did.
You weren't even invited to the baby gender reveal. Like, when me and my mom were invited.
And the gender reveals are a load of bollocks. Who cares? You didn't hear what she just said, did you? Okay, let's go back and let's just go back and hear it again because Amber wasn't listening.
The night before this happened.
Okay, ready?
Unfortunately, I think it's 3 years this year.
Why?
Now listen to what she says. The aunt. Pay attention, because Amber's not listening.
Too, with that, on the Bible, do not know 100% why I had all my grandkids spend the night before this happened. We had the greatest time. We ate, we painted, we did.
You weren't.
See, Amber's not listening. What did her aunt just say there? They spent the night with her. She may not be on terms with her daughter, but her grandkids all spent the night with her. Are you not listening? Honestly, how does she know yeah, that's actually true. How does she not know these? I mean, I assume she's on good terms with the cousin, and that she got some tea to fill in a gap or two, basically. Definitely I would love to get Amber on a live stream because I reckon I could make her crack. I reckon I could. I think a fair few streamers could. But the moment you call out the narcissism and point to it straight away, she's on the defense. And I think that's one of the reasons she won't stream with any of her haters. She doesn't listen. If she did listen, she would have heard that. She may not be on talking terms with her daughter, but she's on great terms with her grandchildren. The point you make isn't as good if she is apparently trusted enough to spend time with her grandchildren. And as a grandmother, that's all that matters to her, the next generation of her family. If you're not paying attention, I can understand it. Especially because you were too busy defending, essentially, with the blackmail, you were defending the abusive uncle. It'd be a good stream, wouldn't it?
Even invited to the baby gender reveal.
Okay.
Like,
I wouldn't have to mute her. I'd let her go off. And then when she takes a breath, because she takes a lot of these, don't forget, this is sped up 1.75. The moment she takes a breath, I can go, yeah, you can shut up now.
when me and my mom were invited, we literally got specifically told that
Kendi,
you were
it
not
might
allowed
be,
to be there. Why? Why?
And Taka, it would be great, honestly. Buttered Toast, hope you're well. Hello, everyone that's joined. Hope you're having a great day. Don't forget, by the way, to smash the like, engage with the poll. It's a very important one today of banana hammock, yes, no, or banana hammock. Do vote wisely, of course. If you want to support the channel directly, coffee or the super chat's the way to go. And I hope you're enjoying yourselves. A motivated sloth could get her to crack. I reckon I could with a couple words, but I've triggered some people with 4, so I reckon I could do it. I just need to get her on a VC to do it.
Just did all the things.
Hi, Trash to Treasure.
In one living room. You know, it was not easy.
See, when someone's kids don't talk to them, red
Why aren't you listening?
flags. Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Why aren't you listening? Red flag. Her kid isn't talking to her. 9 grandkids in the living room with her. Bitch. Clearly there is some conversation. Her daughter doesn't have to be involved that much. But she still has all 9 grandchildren there. Why aren't you? Oh my god.
And I'm telling you, my cousin that she's talking about that does not talk to her.
Right, Ralph. Here's what we're going to do to
Apparently, I can't get through this without ads. Cool.
energy.
Sorry.
Walk, sniff.
Do. There we go. Nah. It's full screen.
Love this girl.
Sorry.
Like I have remember when I told you guys how I have this cousin? She's a couple years older than me, and I've always looked up to her. It's her. It's her. I love this girl so much. Do we agree?
Are you not listening to the grandchildren part? Like, are you stupid? Someone becoming. She hasn't acknowledged members. She's barely acknowledged any super chats, Laura. It's absolutely disgusting. TLDR, Amber dropped family drama and she is pissed someone in the family is pushing back. That's true. Yeah, but because they went public, because she expects them to do it behind the scenes to not harm her image. You've got to include that, Zach, or you're not being very specific. Thank you. We do in specificity here. Yes. I'm kidding, I don't give a shit. But yes, that you're right, basically. And it all boils down to Amber wanting this to be done privately, but then privately for her will be her just going, my mum's in the right, Ree.
Agree on everything? No. But like her as a person, like she's so fun to be around, etc., etc. Like
me.
Right, but we had a great time. Sent my 2 daughters pictures throughout the night. It was wonderful. The very next day, my youngest daughter disowned me and my oldest daughter. Went off on us, said never talk again, and she hasn't. But that is truly
yeah, I wonder why.
Are you not listening?
Totally unrelated, nothing to do with Amber.
Oh, it's totally unrelated. It's because she doesn't want to share it. That's funny.
Are you going to share it?
And you know what? I'm not going to be the one to do it. It's going to
Sure.
make her look horrendous bad, obviously. But I'm not going to be the one to do it. I'm not going to be the one. Because that's my cousin's business. And I'm not out here trying to like reveal all of that bullshit. I'm only here.
Actually, you kind of are, because you're the one that set that up. She's only responding to that comment because you put it out there. You're poisoning the well, and then you're leaving it unfulfilled. You're doing it on purpose to make it seem conspiratorial. Either you have something or you don't. Like, this is entirely you trying to power play. Hello, Chaos. Where's the babies? Hurry up and have them. The gods are disappointed in you. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Here literally because of my aunt. But like, oh, I do need chapstick.
Or my sister, long going, but it's a story, all right.
Oh, I bet.
I think it just goes to show that she's willing to go toe to toe with you. And if you
I didn't bring this up. Wiggle.
Actually, you did. You brought it up in the stream before this, where you said your daughter doesn't talk to you. Why is that? You literally brought it up. And you've done it multiple times in this stream before this even came up. You're not paying attention to what you're saying, and because of that, you're writing a check. Your ability to remember, much like names, birthdays, street addresses, apparently encompasses things that have come out of your mouth. And before someone says, that's ironic because you do that as well on Twitch, thank you. I'm a bit of a narcissist and I'm not ashamed of it. Hello, Walking Wrinkle, hope you're well. She doesn't know why Tammy was disowned. I don't know if she knows either. I'm curious. Amber is being cruel to her aunt. Having an adult child, it would be very painful for me, if he didn't want me in his life. Luckily, he is good to me. I'm glad that you have a good relationship with your kids. I think it would have killed my mother if I wasn't on good terms with her, because I disowned my family briefly for maybe a year when I went to university, and it was to me it was a punishment. We did talk it out after. It was because I was meant to university at 15. I was a bit lucky, and I didn't, because my family moved 7 times in 5 years and it disrupted my education. And I was a bit self-centered, but because I was good at what I did back then, I don't care now because I'm old, but because of how good I was, I lost out on an opportunity to be something different, and that hurt. And when I did finally leave to go to Norwich, hello Moo Moo. When I finally left to go to university at 20, I went to Norwich because it was 100 plus miles away from where we were living. I was like, I'm not coming home yet. I almost stayed there for Christmas because I didn't want to talk to anyone. But you know what? I buried my ego after a few conversations with the housemates, and we agreed that the family was too important to simply walk away from, and I agreed with them. It's funny when you actually listen to people who make sense. You're able to listen and learn, which I found incredibly freeing, to simply go home and just have fun. I got my very first guitar for Christmas. It was an acoustic. I've still got it. It's right-handed, so I flipped the strings, and I still have it to this day. I keep that and treasure it. Same when she said she has all her teeth. Well, she's got half her top missing, isn't she? Might not be able to talk about it, but for someone else to rub it in. Yeah, so that is cruelty, I agree. And she is 100% using it to morally grandstand again.
No one knows.
You say things about her, she's gonna pull out stuff on you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I am only talking about the things that she is talking about.
Actually, you brought it up first. Don't try me.
I am only talking about the things that she is talking about.
I've seen that clear.
I love her. By the way, her chat on the last stream were doing so much for her. This time, they're very much mostly against her, and I love it. She's not interested in finding common ground with her family. That would mean she would have to put her ego away. That's very true. Amber has been disowned and not only has no empathy for someone else who has been disowned, she seems glad, was an empath. Yeah, she's your good friend, Kit. She's very empathetic. Yes. She's got a talent for it, in fact. I agree with you. Who beats with the aunt on YouTube? I'll be honest, the aunt did bring it this way, I'll agree. Amber will beef with the aunt because she won't do it privately, and I could believe the aunt only did it because it makes sense. The aunt had no reason to come forward unless the arguments were about Amber. It makes no sense otherwise. Amber has selective memory. She's admitted to very bad memory.
Her video reaction, I've seen a lot, but that was just something. You could tell when they hit the sore spots. You could tell when she was kind of like, oh my God.
You can tell when they hit the sore spot. She's doing it on purpose. That's like narcissistic.
Ironic. And also, when you went off on Geordie, everyone thought you were rapping. It's not that. Everything was fucking this, fucking that, fucking this, fucking that, fucking those, fucking where, fucking when. That's what it was. You did this weird little newt face for Pingu. I had to mute you and do it because I thought it was hilarious.
That's unwell. That's like looking skinny today. No way. That's...
Don't tell Papa Nurgle. Nurgle doesn't want this blessing.
Purposely trying to hit the sore spots of your own niece out of nowhere, and you still...
Oh, you victim, Lynn. Shut the front door.
Have not explained yourself of why you are doing this is weird to me.
Yeah.
She said that. It's pretty obvious you're very defensive in the right parts, and
I'm defensive because this is crazy. This is
You sure about that? I mean, no? All right.
genuinely crazy.
this stuff.
I've crazy.
Oh, God, that's 1 minute away, fam. You're taking the piss. A Megon mouth. Wait, oi! What about my mouth? I was just copying what she did, okay? Shut up. I couldn't go fudge this, fudge that, fudge those, fudge wet. That sounds terrible. I think she needs to do a good oracle reading. That should fix everything up, honestly. Oh, yeah, it might. If you believe in that, yes, absolutely. For someone who reads as much as her, she really doesn't know how to talk like an adult. I think a lot of people don't when they're on the back foot. They find it incredibly uncomfortable when they have to, not necessarily reality check, but try and make it seem like their message falls in line with the character they believe they present. Which is why YouTube apologies are so hilarious.
Things. And then if you even think about that, if she loved me and she wanted me in her life and all these
Give it a second.
things up until I just did what I did a couple days ago, why were you talking shit with my daughter about me? Why did...
Oh. Well then, Amber. I think we now know what's happened here. You know the irony of that comment? Did you put your hair up like that, Meg? No, I brush my hair back and that's it. I tie it and her ponytail at the back. I don't. At the moment, it's tied back anyway because it's easier to put a hat on, basically. Amber, we now know the motivation. We've got it. We now know that the Pocahontas had been talking shit about her aunt behind her back with the daughter that doesn't talk to her. Oh dear. Amber just got done by her own little stupidity there. Hi, Victoria. You've missed about an hour, but I hope you're well. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, it's basically, gotcha, bitch. Exactly that. Amber's going to try and deny this in a second, I bet. Long hair, don't care gang. Damn right, Yucatan, sucker man. Hope you're well. Yes. Let's see how Amber responds to that. No, I didn't.
We were catching up, and like I said, I wasn't talking shit. Awkward moment.
Amber, you say anything negative about somebody else in any way without proof, it's still negative. Like, you are basically, you've just done yourself a dirty. You were talking, you caught up, but you said something. You can try and act innocent here with the shifty eyes, which totally helps you. It's like an Action Man figurine from the 90s. Right? Honestly, it's hilarious. I'm very happy you just caught that. Her face says, yeah, her face does. She's busted.
She says that she hates me and my sister don't like me and all that. That's stuff that they've talked about themselves for a long time, wouldn't you say?
Like, how could you sit there and like say that, but then also at the same time be like, well, I've talked to my mom and I know exactly how Amberlynn and her mom react because my mom, like, you're literally being a hypocrite.
That's not what she said, but okay, pop off, Queen.
Like, you're genuinely being a hypocrite.
This isn't just
No. See, to be a hypocrite, she has to be saying it knowing. You're accusing her of knowing, but she has pointed out your motivation, and you knowingly still doing it. You're the hypocrite in this instance. Sneaky Wasp, thank you very much for the super chat. Sadly, I can't stay long enough for confetti. I'm saving up the money I would normally send you in the week for something nice. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much. Well, I did update the wish list yesterday to include some dad joke stuff because it was recommended I include that and chocolates and sweets to share with my nieces. So if anyone did want to, that's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. That's also really kind of you as well.
I'm mad because Auntie's talking anger, you know?
Anyone counted the likes? Oh, what she says. Oh, Jesus, God. I haven't got a clicker for that.
This is mad because you are talking. Are you joking?
I'm sorry, we're not allowed to speak now.
Like, you're trying to make this okay. You're trying to, like, undermine my pain from this. And it just goes to...
What pain? You see, you chat shit about someone else, you're gonna get clapped back. John Otway, hope you're well. By the way, sorry for not saying hello to you when you left your little counter comment. We should do a like counter at some point. Amber, your pain is not always front and center. Again, your aunt, when your mum was in the situation she was in, was looking after your mother. She was doing everything to keep your family together, and you were not there. You didn't care. You were too busy getting bathed in bed by Beck. Like, bish, pause bath. Seriously.
to show that, like, you only...
I've got I've got dad jokes here, but basically Snickers. You can buy books and cards and like a raffle one that has like ticket machine one. I was like, there you go. Do you play in your hair or do you value your scalp? They don't touch my hair. I am a no square generally, unless it involves my nephew trying to beat me up. It's hilarious. He's like 2 foot tall.
view me as
Dude,
like
she just can't help herself, can she? It's always about her pain. Yeah, it's always about her pain. This is why you know it's not BPD, you know it's MPD.
this weird YouTuber that you're addicted to. Like, it's weird. And I use the adjectives weird because I genuinely don't know what else to say. Like,
That's because you're not very smart.
this is the most unhinged thing I've ever seen.
Wait, you're watching your stream back?
Yeah.
So that makes me wonder. And then the fact, I mean, just out, she went and seen my daughter that she's talking about one time since she's lived here. One time. And it
Because that woman is busy. Busy.
So, if you care, you'd make time.
was
And you have plenty of time. Demanding a recording answer. Yeah, it's tragic, isn't it? A lot of good washcloths out there. Don't worry, Yucatan. 20 of them were saved. They're currently in my house. Agent Earth, my fuggler, armed with Orcrist, is defending them.
for me. I guarantee it.
The scandal.
Did she just say that I went to go visit my cousins to specifically hurt her?
Yeah, she did. At this point, she can say that. It's quite all right. Hi, Yo Hoobla. Hope you're well. Welcome back, Tiny Reading Dragon.
Do you guys hear that?
I love this. Her super chats and memberships are not on her side. Only one addicted to you is Feeder. Like, she's not responding to any of this.
She almost sounds like she has paranoia stuff going on. That's
Careful. Poisoning the well. It exists for a reason.
weird. Let me listen to that again. She didn't say that? Yes, she did.
This?
Apparently you hitting play was enough of a reason to insert an ad. Thank you for that, Amber. I appreciate it. Give me a minute. Hopefully I can skip. This is a 1 and 5 second ad. Ben, I got more snark in me for sure, but as Amber would say, that's not me. I think it applies to a lot of people. People know when to bite and when to just calmly respond. Not everything needs to be snark, but with her, she doesn't have that middle ground because I don't think she's smart enough. And she's definitely paranoid, Laura. I couldn't agree more. I was listening in my car and now I'm back home. Oh, fantastic. I hope your adulting was productive. My adulting was quite simple to say, to be honest. I had to get a refund on the inverter I bought because I bought the wrong one. It was a 24-volt one, which would have killed my batteries. I've replaced it. I've got a new one coming tomorrow. It's 12 volts. And I have... that's a bit, actually. That's all. Actually, I painted more of that model I've been working on. It's on Twitter. I've done the base coat for the skin and the tattoos on his body. One says Mum and the other is a anchor.
Time since she's lived here. One time. And it was to hurt me. I guarantee.
She just said she went to visit her one time and it was to hurt me, I guarantee
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
you. So, Lainey, did you hear those words? Do you need it in a different language?
Oh, you're ignoring your super chats. Lainey, you know what? We're going to let it go.
I'm sorry, but my aunt is on my mind like that. Like, that is so weird to even think that.
Guarantee it. Because if you have a family member that's
Yeah, that Amber, let's not diagnose if you don't want to be, and I agree with that as well. Like, you Amber, need to pay attention. Because everything in your chat now is very much against you. I think that might be why she's dropping the streaming as much. Because the chat's not as much on her side. Yes, she's got memberships, but I can guarantee the vast majority of these members are going to drop off when she stops doing the streaming. She's definitely obnoxious. You shouldn't be like that with your audience. You really should, or to anyone for that matter.
done what my daughter has done, why would you go visit her? To go talk shit? Well, you know,
We spent, oh my God, me and my mom spent.
Just a quick thing. Amber, whatever you're about to say, unless you can prove it, is anecdotal and can be disregarded.
Upwards to like 6 hours there. We talked about you for maybe 10 minutes.
And yes,
Like,
she never said it was a
what?
lie. She never said it was a lie. That's very important. Actually, you're right there, Dash Rumi. You're well done. That's great, actually. You didn't say it was a lie.
I heard the slow death by a million cuts or whatever on that one reaction channel. I heard it was exactly that. It's exactly what.
And she watches reaction channels and all of my stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you watch all the reaction channels as well, so pot, kettle, black, you.
I've been getting cut and cut and cut and cut, and now they want to know why I'm bleeding.
Because I have a relationship with my cousins?
Oh, thank God it's not a sexual one. So to play manipulative and mind games to her, it's tragic that she does that. The money beckons her back always. It will, and I think because she's made so much this month, I think that's why she's going to try and finish the month with a schedule, because she doesn't have to make any more. Genuinely, even after taxes and after YouTube take the cut on the chats, she's made bank. Honestly, she'll make 10, 15 times what I make, and she's got the pull for it.
This is weird.
Something major that we have kind of been talking about is Amberlynn's response to the blackmail, and that she said that she was a 20-year-old child, and she mentioned it. She never blackmailed.
Right. Amber, if you at any point try and justify what you said because your aunt was cheating, you've lost the moral high ground that you think you have already. Okay? I'm preempting this because, again, abusive relationship. You claim to know what those are like because of your own past relationships. You yourself have said it, yet you have unironically cheated on a number of your partners. No one goes from relationship to relationship clicking their finger and it just happening. It never happens. Yet you do. She won't live stream anymore after this month. The chat is against her too much. I agree. 20-year-old child. Well, very much so, apparently. Some say young adult. I just say adult. To be this dense and not legally required to wear a helmet is crazy. Oh, I wish I thought of that. Ah, I'm a bit jealous. Oh wait, Tiny Reading Dragon got married. Where's that? Where is that? She won't. Where's Tiny Reading Dragons? Oh, like my mother, I don't talk to her. She's not invited to my wedding. Oh, fair enough. Well, I hope your wedding's marvelous. I hope it is. I would say I'm in the similar boat to you, but my mum's dead, so it's a little bit different. I'm kidding. I was on great terms with my mother. Ergort. Oh, I can't. Hang on. Gortang Upper Cooper. Police. Hi. I voted no because I like being a contrarian. You bastard. Thank you so much for voting, and hi. Hope you're well. I've heard on the Flakevine that she actually streams with no bottoms. Yes, she does. In the last one of these streams, she did. 34-year-old toddler. I'm back with donut. Where's mine? So yeah, expect Amber here. If she tries to again do the high ground by saying you were cheating, she loses it straight away. Ready?
Mail, she never went through with it. Was she aware that you were in an abusive relationship?
100% she was aware. And being 20 is not an excuse. She knows.
So being 20 is not an excuse for me, but everyone else thinks that being 20 is a child.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this, guys. How many of you wonderful people here today? We have 256, sorry. 133 likes, but that's fantastic. Press 1 if at 20 you're a child. Press anything else if you're a damn adult. And don't be pedantic with young adult, Orla. I know you're there. Don't. Adult. Let's see this how this works out. The brilliance of being an 85. Are you 86? Twat. Love it. Wedding date is October 13th. Oh, that's my niece's birthday. It's Leona's birthday as well, actually. Wildling Darling. That's her birthday as well. See, I remember birthdays. I've got a niece on the same day. My mum's is actually the day before. How dare you, Tiny Reading Dragon, have the audacity to have a wedding on Leona's birthday and my niece's birthday? How dare you? Love it. Say 22. No, she said 20. Oh, I don't see a single one yet. I don't see it. Don't see one. Oh, I see one from Shadow Druid, and that's it. Not outing you, but just to be clear. No one agrees. Well, only one person. Nobody agrees, basically, Amber. You're not an adult. You're not a child. You're an adult.
Everyone else, I had a friend with a 20-year-old a few years
Shut up. Now, quick thing. Do the moral high ground on the abuse part, or are you going to forego that because you know you don't have it now?
ago, and everyone's like, Amberlynn, that's a child. But when it's 20-year-old Amberlynn, oh, that's not a child. We need to like.
You're not a child. You're a fucking adult. At 18, you are a legal adult. The only thing you can't do is drink. I know there's something else as well, I think, in America. Like, fam, in my country, 18, you're a child. You can do virtually anything at that point. Okay? You can join the military at 20. There you go, bosh. Go sign up. You're wearing the right colours anyway.
Figure it out and make up our minds on this, because it can't be one way for that person, but not for
Amber,
the next.
take off the choker.
Exactly
Reveal
what
the
she was doing.
choker cheese. Aw, Jaslyn, that's good. I turned 30 young yesterday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Ben, hope you had a marvellous birthday, by the way. Don't worry about the caps lock. Hope you had a great birthday. 50-year-old child. I mean, we're all children, apparently. Except for the person born in 1985, Zach. Apparently they're not. Oh, hang on. I've clicked on a thing, haven't I? There you go.
You guys see her go vile in her tone, in her behavior, in her tantrum? It was
Yeah.
exactly like that. Let me tell you,
Notice how Amber hasn't responded to the abuse part. She knows she doesn't have it.
she comes from a household of abuse. Violent, domestic violence, screaming at the top, spitting in your face. I mean vile. And so that's what she learned it from.
My friend
Tell you what, that is a. Have you tried your choker? I haven't bought one yet. Why, have you sent me one? I haven't bought one. I don't own a choker. I wear necklaces, and I've got one. I wear this rope one because the ring with my mum's ashes in is on it. That's the only necklace I wear. It's just a piece of like leather rope, essentially. Yeah, that's the only thing I have around my neck, and I can see my necklace, so clearly not. Feels like a child because Emily makes her wear diapers. I could believe that. Easy to change and all that. All she has to do is lift those ham hock, heavily rotted legs up. Livia was mature for age of 16, but Amber was a child. Yeah, and don't forget Casey as well. I sent you a David 3 chokers in pastel. It was in David's birthday box. He's in Norwich and didn't bring anything down to me. So no is the answer to that, Yemps. I did. In fact, Yempi, when we streamed on Saturday, I knew nothing about it because he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me on the stream. He didn't tell me in person. So I'm afraid, Yempi, I have not received a choker because David didn't even tell me about them. You're going to have to message him about that because I know nothing. The only conversation I've had with David since he got back to Norwich was today to see if he wanted to go see My Chemical Romance next summer, which he can't. So I'm going to try and buy one ticket for myself tomorrow. And yes, you didn't see it, Ben.
Why is this okay?
Because tit for tat, quid pro quo, I don't know, karmic justice.
Why is this okay?
You're going to start crying, aren't you?
Genuinely.
Oh, you're not?
Why bring up my childhood and what I went through to fit your weird, like, story? Like, yeah.
Actually, no, she's pointing at the fact that, much like a lot of people who go through horrific childhoods, most of them seem to become the very thing that they themselves despise. It's it's kind of cliche. It's like it's become ridiculous. It became ridiculously common and popularized in like crime shows. Those who came from sexually abusive households themselves became predators. It's ridiculous how common it was considered. You yourself came from a horrible upbringing. So go figure, you'd be the same thing, just without the drugs. I wrote so many times on stream, if you are fulfilling your ALR cosplay. I didn't know what that was about, Yemps. I had no idea what that was about. Because David didn't tell me. So sorry.
Yeah, I have literally said repeatedly.
Sorry,
I have
Butter
said
Toast.
repeatedly that I have had the most horrific childhood, and I say it like
Get ready, guys.
I don't go into like I say it in like you can go deep or you can go shallow. I go very shallow with it. I underestimate.
It's called context, Cal.
I'm losing words. I never share how bad my childhood actually was, like ever, because it was so bad that it's like
She's going to thank the second super chat there at some point. If she sees it, she's going to thank him. I broke the cycle for me. I'm glad you did, by the way, soft squeaky duck. And for anyone that's gone through hardship as a younger pet, I really am. I hope you're doing so much better. Because I don't want you to be like this mess. A successful mess, but a mess nonetheless. Who doesn't deserve what they have.
like it's hard to even wrap my head around of how I am still here.
Oh, God.
Because I think of my brother who went through a lot of similar things as me. We're only a couple years apart or 1 year
Gearing
apart.
up,
I don't remember.
Here we go.
And it's like,
Come on.
I think of him, and it's like, through all of that,
me,
like my brother has been very open about the aspect that I'm allowed to share whatever I want with him, and I'm very grateful for that because it's like, you know, it's sweet of him. Like he watches my videos and he hates how people treat me, and like he's super apologetic for how he was, like etc. etc. Like me and my brother like both witnessed hell. We witnessed hell.
Yep.
When people say go to hell,
Yep.
I think of me going back to my childhood. Like we witnessed hell, and due to that, I do have BPD. I have.
You do not have BPD. Shut the fuck up. You don't have it.
I have a horrible relationship with food, and because
you don't, you have a great one. It's so good you don't stop eating.
of that, my brother.
I have a bag of Revels on my desk. I want to eat them, but I have to wait till later. I'm going to earn them.
Schizophrenic and a drug addict. We went through fucking hell.
Here we go, guys.
And people always question.
Now, press 1 in the chat if these tears are doing anything for, like, making you feel guilt. Press 2 or anything else to be the contrarians. Yes, I know where you are. If you don't care at all and you feel absolutely nothing about these fake tears. Chaos just got called to rescue a harmless spider from the shower. Oh, congratulations, Chaos. Well done. Although spiders aren't that scary. Let's see. Me, Myself, and I. As long as she doesn't have the Jim Carrey, Me, Myself, and Irene, it's one of the very few rom-com territory movies I like and I really enjoy. She whines more than Prince Harry. Oh, don't. Yeah, I might have to shorten him tomorrow. He reappeared here and there. I could be making bases out of clay.
Why is Amberlynn like this? It's because I'm broken.
Oh, no. Don't interrupt the immersiveness of the tears. I am, like, completely locked in here. Bitch, with your ads, man. Let's get back. Go on.
I'm broken. I'm a broken person.
Let me just help this. Right, okay. I'm going to do my best to emulate with some cosplay. Sorry, not cosplay, some voice acting. Let me get my my musical aid, because we need that for this. It's called a kalimba, for those who are interested. Just here it is. Right, so it'll be a public service announcement. Wah.
And I don't think there's any way to fix me.
There is, but you won't do it. In fact, your chat Elena says there,
then go to therapy.
It's not overly difficult. Yeah, everyone has damage. We've discussed this before. Her fake crying is as believable as a primary school pageant acting. Oh, I did primary school pageants. Her chat kept telling her to go to therapy. It is telling her to go to therapy. And look at it, it's all there. She says, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it's not doing it. Then go to therapy. Keep going. No fight worth having is easy. It really isn't. If it was, you wouldn't do it. But you don't do it because you don't want the hard part. The hard part is being honest with yourself. And when your psychiatrist, because it won't be a medical doctor that says this, when your psychiatrist tells you you're a narcissist, you need to take that and you need to introspect. Now, this is a concept you have to be taught. What in the Waluigi was that? It was a public service announcement with a kalimba. I have a musical instrument here on my table. It's wood with some metal rods on it. And it has some holes in it, and I can use it for, yeah. So it sounds, you know. I'm just contributing to the immersiveness of the stream.
I don't. I have random moments where...
Yeah, actually, you got food, France. Hi, France, by the way. I didn't. I remember going to bed hungry. I remember that too. And it was one of the biggest regrets I remember my mum telling me she had. She worked all these jobs, paying off some debts that weren't hers. And, you know, and sometimes we had to go hungry. It's why I worked in a garden nursery. In the school holidays, I did that, and I give most of the money to my mother. And then I buy some little treats for myself, you know? Oh, Bri, my sympathy for her is still between shite and syphilis in the dictionary. Thank you so much for the super chat. Almost halfway through our goal today. Thank you so much. Incredible generosity from you lot. I find that, again, I know what hardship is. Like, I'm sure she had a horrible... Her aunt even admitted it. That's what her aunt said, actually. Her aunt said, we know you've had a horrible upbringing. And her aunt is attesting to that, which is great because we now have definitive proof from a relative who is corroborating your horrendous... And obviously, I don't want you to have that. I don't want you to have gone through that. But to know you're basically you're as much of a monster as those to you is terrible. Or a different kind of monster, but still in that territory of monster. It's worrying, really. Now you're latching onto it and making it all about yourself, which is the whole point. And you're just going ham on the tears. Took you longer than usual to bring out the tears. Like, fam, grow up. There's no sympathy here. Buck actually's right, get off YouTube. I agree, she should be off YouTube to heal. If she actually wants to get better, she has to walk away. And she's made enough money to. But this is about what she's willing to do to help herself. The answer is nothing.
I feel better. But a broken vase can never be fully fixed. And that's...
Fam, you're not changing time here. It's not a crack in reality and a broken vase can be fixed. Shut up.
how it feels for me. I grew up broken. And this is who you end up when that happens.
You sure about that? Because about 9 months ago, your face had more definition and we could see one chin not... I can't count that many.
Sometimes it's almost impossible to fix. Impossible. And it's like... it's genuinely a lot. Like...
Yeah.
Hearing
Man, you turn those tears off fast.
my aunt bring this up is so fucking triggering to me.
Oh, you like the Kalimba Fluffy? Thank you. I've had it for a few years. I do need to get a new one. This one's a bit broken. There is one I would like to get. It's about 30 odd pounds, but I haven't got around to getting it yet. Was it 35? Yeah.
You have no idea. I'm afraid.
Oh, hang on. I saw something. A blob can never be broken. That's true, because they're made of... I've got a stress one. My niece won at an arcade. They don't break. That would imply she invested her YouTube earnings so she could live off them rather than shove them down a gullet. To be fair, at least she doesn't beg for money. It's interesting in that respect. Hi, Shadow Midna. Hope you're well. Griffin Doggo, if I haven't said hello to, hi. That's not impossible. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you are speaking absolute sense. They can be fixed, called wabi-sabi. I mean, I use epoxy. Pretty damn good with it. I'm very good with epoxy. Not just Armbra lint you are late. Not just a adhesive to bind it, but also to create an interior and exterior. Because if it's varnished, you can use an adhesive, and it takes it doesn't take long to cure either. Really easy. But I understand what she means as a metaphor. I get it.
That I will never heal fully from my childhood.
That sounds an awful lot like a you problem then, doesn't it? Oh wait, I'm supposed to feel sympathy here. Okay. See, I don't really care about your childhood. I don't really care about it. But I understand how important it is to you to shove it down our throats as a point of context. And your aunt was pointing out that you had a horrible childhood. You are now just leaning into that to cry for sympathy. And Yummy Jackie, her tears are just liquid Mrs. Dash seasonings. What's Mrs. Dash? Is that DoorDash? Is that what that is? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. That's very kind of you. Can we get to 150 likes, guys? Just saying.
Because with PTSD, it is usually one instance that
I
took
thought it was CPTSD.
place, and you try to heal from that. With CPTSD, which is what I have, it is constant, repeated things that were traumatic.
Whisker. Girl, I had a shit childhood, went through similar things, and I lost a parent. I don't do the shit you do. I went to years of therapy. It's not excuses. Whisker has you. Whisker, can you give me that money instead? Stop wasting it on her. A seasoning blend. I did not know that. Thank you so much for letting me know. A lot of people are saying here, like crashing out once, twice, but not and
Not changing is not acceptable. BPT is not an excuse.
everyone's got hurt, and she won't read it. She knows she has no one on her side. Very minimal amount of support.
How am I supposed to heal from every single
Log off.
repeated thing? I'm talking hundreds, probably thousands. How do I heal from that?
You quit the internet and you go live a life. That's how. You may not think you can, but it turns out you can. And your good friend Kit, I'm so sorry you have CPTSD. I really am. So I hope that with the therapy though it helps and that you are doing better than her especially. I'll have sympathy for her when she has regret for what she did to Rarity. I probably wouldn't still, but I wanted to admit what she did first. And this pause, man.
From each thing, from things that I don't even remember, but my body remembers. How? I am trying
Therapy.
my fucking hardest.
You made thousands this month. You could really do the therapy. How am I supposed to heal? Weird way to say you don't go to therapy. Yucatan, that's actually correct. Realize.
Realize.
Oh, I like that. That's a really good saying. Many kids experience bad childhoods, so we go to therapy. Some do. The only time I went to therapy briefly was at university because I was trying to learn to balance academia with making friends, and I couldn't work out how to be human. And that's a really weird thing to say, but I really did struggle with making friends, okay? But we got there, we got there eventually. And I find, the therapist was able to help me understand social cues a bit better, right? That was what I was in therapy for, just to help me because I asked if anyone could help me, and they gave it to me. You've never asked for help like that, though. You just, every time you've gone to therapy in the past, you sing their praises, and then you just quit.
GPT is exactly to learn how to deal with this.
What's GPT stand for? BT stand for, if you don't mind me asking, Chaos? I don't actually know what that acronym is. At ALR, not yours. I understand, but I can read it. What does... Oh, thank you, Yems. I'm curious what GBT stands for.
I'm so tired of people wanting me to be perfect. It's not gonna happen. I was born into a fucking shit show, and I don't know what to do with it.
Go to therapy.
Like, it is what it is. I try.
No, it isn't a tautology. We here on this channel, we do not deal in tautologies. For those who don't know what tautology is, the term "it is what it is" is a tautology. That is it. We don't deal with that. I'd have been your friend. I didn't have any Warhammer friends back then. I met David in my second year. My housemates and I got on, but there was an age gap because I started later, and they were all a bit more scene and hipster territory, and I didn't fit in. But we got there. It's all that matters. I don't talk to any of them anymore, but that's because we grew apart. I talked to David though, and he seems to vaguely get it, so we're all right.
My very fucking hardest every day to be a good person, but I am overwhelmed.
Oh, sorry, I saw that. Chat GPT is not a therapist. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Your good friend Kit, thank you very much. And anyone else that told me, I do apologise. I didn't know that. It's not a thing. Your grumble voice is my ASMR. Is it? Oh. I did that at the gym a couple of times with a guy who was trying to learn how to do it, and I was like, I'll teach you. I'll show you how I do it. And yeah, it was fun. It was funny because his voice is very high pitch, and now he can do one that sounds like kind of like aggression vocals. It's really good.
I'm genuinely overwhelmed. And for my
You're not. You had palpitations though before the stream, if memory serves.
aunt to put this all on blast is
Nah. Consequences. That's what it's called.
gross to me.
That's what's gross to you? That's where the line is? Do we need to get her a mirror? Maybe that's why there aren't many in her apartment.
From her parents.
Okay.
Feeling good.
God damn it! It's fine. She stopped crying anyway. We'll get the ad gone in a second. We read the chat for a second. Shut up. Shut up. There we go. That's empath face. You really don't, Amber. Like, why can't she believe? She can't believe it at all, and it's tragic. If she has BPD, she might benefit from DBT. Oh God, I don't know what that means either. Do forgive me. I'm not familiar with all these acronyms. This is not my area of expertise. I'm this close to doing a true Bizarro Amber video to prove that you can come from Amber's origins. Considering what you've done, Dessa, you should. If you want to. You should be incredibly proud of what you've done. Your weight loss journey is something to be championed. 100%. She uses chat BPD. Hi, Allegra. Problems with small talk and heavy. Yeah, a lot of us do. I did for the longest time. And that's where my issues were. There were reasons for it. It wasn't like autism or anything. It was just because of the type of person I've always been. That's why I don't message people that much, because it's just not in my nature. Dialectal behavior therapy. Oh, maybe that's what. Oh, okay, fair enough. Maybe that's what I don't know. She has Big Mac. Christ, you guys are better at the insults. I've got my little book of insults here, and I haven't thought of anything new today. I'm very disappointed.
Imagine how nerve-wracking that must have been if you were potentially thinking maybe somebody was going to put hands on you.
And literally, I never thought of it from that perspective until now. Until someone said in the comments, and to think, no, everyone's ignoring the fact that she did this after knowing, and she did know. My whole family knew. And he would look at me in the eye, say, "Until death do us part."
Now, the funny thing here is Amber's now listening, but she knows, much like with the abuse thing, she couldn't respond to it. She's trying to milk the emotion, which is why she's not looking at her chat. Look at her chat. Like, fam, they are completely against her. Look at that. Honestly, they're all against her. Oh, I love this one here. You keep exposing yourself to triggering things. If you actually try to get
Better.
you might actually find that you can. You have
Not.
tried at all, hard at all. Grow their fudge up. Like, she's made bank on this stream. Hi, Morning on Mars. Hope you're well. I had BPD. It's 2 years DBT and one-to-one therapy for a year. She's just following Google Sticks. Really? And hello, Melanie. Hope you're well. God gave a sea cucumber a consciousness and consciousness. Now we have Amber. That makes sense. It's somebody that had a lot of BPD do use. I never did because I wasn't much of a group. Wasn't much of a group, and my therapist said it's not what I needed because yes, I have it, but I needed other things sorted. At least you're tackling other issues, though. That's what matters, right? Mine's because of autism. Oh, that's fair. Bamfing, sorry. Hi, by the way. Published the book. It's only a couple pages. I need more yet. Give it time. Give it a year or two, and I probably could just post it to Wattpad and call it Amber's True Poetry.
Psychotic way many times. And when I finally had enough, I literally told him, "Take me out, because life with you is far worse than death where I believe I'm going." And that's when I was willing to die to leave him.
Amber, what do you have to say about the abusive partner she was with? Like, what do you have to say? Because you're not talking right now. Are you still processing your tears, or are you just ignoring it because you don't care?
Wow.
But yeah, she was willing to assist in the matter, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, out of everything that we talked about, I would probably say that stood out the most.
Yeah.
So it stood out the most that my aunt was cheating on her husband, who I did not
Who's abusing her?
find out was abusive until later.
But you're still using it the wrong way, because you're immediately still latching onto the very first part as the most important part. My aunt was cheating. Moral high ground. I've got it. Guys, we've got a roof over our head, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to manipulate my aunt. Right, fam. Nah. Hi, Fluffy. Hello, Brittany Dempsey Art, if I haven't said hello to you already. Hello, anyone I've missed, I do apologise. Hi, Stina, I see you there. Narcoleptic, I'm very sorry you're narcoleptic, fam. I hope that it doesn't... Oh, God, I've seen people fall asleep in classes. And walking down the street, of all things. It's not great. I hope you're right.
My mom was...
By the way, her saying she didn't know till later. Anyone want to put money on her saying that she only found out, let's say, one stream ago?
homeless at the time. I lived with a girlfriend. I was only 20 years old. My mom was
You're
homeless.
still a child with a girlfriend. Hang on, which girlfriend was this?
And the only person that could help her was my
Oh. No, you were just lazy and want everyone, sorry, to cater you. That's pretty badly done there. She brought it up because it's relevant to your own abuse of others. Stop boo-hooing, OMG.
aunt. And during that whole thing,
Oh, yeah, I think
literally
she watches
told my
that,
aunt, how would
yeah.
your husband feel if he knew he was cheating on you? And that stood out to Jordy because a 20-year-old literally
It stands out to all of us. Bitch, you claimed you only found out later. I bet that was a couple days ago. And you're still, even in this stream, misusing it. Thinking you have some moral high ground again. You are not some moral arbiter. You are not a justice. You used it to keep a roof over your head to bully a relative. Casey, I think it was Casey era, which means Florida, doesn't it? 3 friends doing BPD and they work so hard in spite of the pain. I'm Morning on Mars. I'm honestly, I hope they're doing well. I hope they're smashing it and they're living their best life. I know it's not I don't know for certain, but from my experience or anything like that, but I hope that what they're doing benefits them massively and they continue to prosper.
said, how would your husband feel if he knew you were cheating? That stood out.
Amber can never admit she's a bad person, Belladonna, because admitting she is a problem means looking at what she has done and realizing fault. Don't forget here with the Destiny stuff, when Destiny came out with things and Beck too, Amber didn't know how to respond to it. She tried to act like she was above it. It was only when the Tommy stuff happened and this that she started doing the live streams, and boy oh boy, she knew she had no way back. She had no choice.
I didn't tell him. I didn't say I was going to tell him. That's what stood out to you? Oh no, 15 years ago, Amberlynn said, how would your husband feel?
Oh, Arizona, my apologies. No, yawn. Sorry. Arizona, thank you for the correction there, Brittany. I'm shit at remembering these things.
Are you joking me? That's what stood out to you? Okay.
No. I mean, actually, yes, actually. What stood out was that your niece blackmailed you. You say, I found out much later, but at the time then, you didn't know, but you still used it. So yes, of course, your aunt is going to use it because at that time, you claim you didn't know. Your aunt says otherwise, by the way.
Yeah, and then, okay, so then we can also, all the things that she said in that video was to get to me. The bed bugs, like, that's pretty funny that she
definitely gets around. 100%. Wasn't she in Florida at one point?
brought up bed bugs at the time that she did, right?
Cockroaches.
It's to make me...
Don't forget the videos, by the way. People have memed of her with bugs climbing across her shirts in her hair. Yeah, I remember that because we named the bug and I forgot the name. I don't remember the name of the bug that was crawling through her hair and her cardigan once in a bathroom video.
Come off like I'm this dirty person, right? Well, there's a little bit of truth in that.
Right. Give me a second. There we go. Look at my bulging wood bound in iron. It's glorious. Casey is doing well from what I'd seen. I remember, didn't they talk about stuff not so long ago? Modding for a few YouTubers. Nice. Oh, that's great. I'm glad they are. Right, here we are. Right, I'm going to go back slightly because the ad came in at the wrong time.
So then we can also, all the things that she said in that video was to get to me. The bed bugs, like that's pretty funny that she even brought up bed bugs at the time that she did, right?
Cockroaches.
It's to make me come off like I'm this dirty person, right? Well, there's a little bit of truth in that. My house did have bed bugs just a few weeks ago. I've mentioned before, we travel a lot. We stay in hotels a lot, almost every weekend. And when my husband came back from Salt Lake City, we got a couple bites on our arm, and we started looking on YouTube. And they told me to take an iron to my mattress, and that if we had them, they would come up to the surface. So I did, and I seen a couple, and I got rid of my bed and my living room furniture because I'm not playing with that. Like, I heard how horrible those are to get rid of.
You really don't give a shit, do you, Amber? You don't know how to respond to this. This is the most telling part of your empath career. Oh, I saw that. Hang on. I saw it and it vanished. Bridnette, please stop showing your wood. Please stop showing your wood. I can stroke it. I can't stroke it. I'm very sorry, Bridnette, but I would. Cool. Right, back here. This I want to take a screenshot of that for a future thumbnail because this is the empath look of I give a damn about you and you when it's all about me and me and me and me and me
and me.
So yes, I got rid of all my furniture
Hi,
recently.
Butterfly. Hope you're well.
It's okay, Dory.
Oh, Megan, I think so. Was it Casey that they moved to Florida? I thought I couldn't remember who it was. I know that was the alert. I thought it was I thought it was Destiny. And yeah, I thought Destiny was Florida. Or Crystal. I get confused. There's been so many.
Spent the
It's
last
not your
few
fault.
weeks deep cleaning my house like you wouldn't believe. We already have test
It needed it.
control as a normal service every month since we bought this house 3 years ago.
Oh, baby girl.
So it's just the way she says it, as if it's this horrible, like, and I'm mad at her because how does that even make sense?
Because you're literally
You're trying desperately to clutch at straws. Go and work this one out.
mad at something. You're mad at something and you're taking it out on me.
Ironically said from somebody who gets mad at everything when it's not about her.
This isn't the first time that someone has genuinely used me as a punching bag. Like, that is my experience as a person, because I always forgive. I always this, I always
And
that.
me.
Like, that is genuinely
Hello, Beep for Mets. Hope you're well.
how it is. So I guess I can see why you're doing it.
You said yourself I haven't seen you in 2 years. Why would I be taking out the fact that I have bed bugs out on you?
Then why are you doing this?
That's not why she's taking it out on you. We already know now. You and her daughter were talking shit. You were talking shit about her to the daughter of hers that's estranged. We now know. You gave that away. Well done, by the way.
Why are you doing this? My mom came up with a good thought. She was like, I wonder if her seeing us at the
Yeah, she's done the aunt's house needed cleaning when she's the washcloth bandit. It's an many a washcloth have been saved. Don't you worry, guys. I'll make a diorama for the future. I promise. We've got this. These washcloths will live their best life.
Chinese buffet, because we went to the Chinese buffet like a week ago, and my aunt, the only reason why she knew is because she was also there. But we
Yeah, but we don't care. It's not much of a point. You've just proven another point entirely. Well done.
had no idea that she was there. We had
Man, your chats are not on your side. OMG, but you use your... Sorry, I'll say it correctly. From Katie above the super chat there.
OMG, but you use your girlfriends as punching bags.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're physically ABUSIVE. Cute. Just going to say, you're intellectually challenged if you have to insert profanities every other word. Jackie, that's not a shot at you, I promise. And if you have to use violence to resolve a disagreement with somebody you are intimately with, you do not deserve to be loved. Don't make excuses for it. You are ever that. You lose all high grounds, all morals. You lose every possible ledge you could stand on beyond the one you jump off. Justice for washcloths, damn right. And justice for Rarity's high Ardnet. And me, and me, and me, and me. Laura, you're quite right.
no idea. But she saw us, we didn't see her. My mom was wondering if she saw all of us, me, my mom, my grandma, and my stepdad, all of us just laughing, having a good time, and it pissed her off. Like, my mom genuinely, she said that, and I was like, you know what? That could have been what triggered it. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's like, you could have came up to us.
Us.
Like, I would have opened my arms to you and given you a hug.
With Monday.
Fam, how does she get so many partners? I don't know. There are people, as I've said it many a time, there are people in this world who desperately want to be loved and can't. And then there are people like Amber who somehow get it. And I don't know how she does it. Because she's needed a caretaker from a young age. Even when she was with Casey, actually, and possibly before, all the girlfriends she's had, they've all, and Casey girl then, all of them have had to look after her in a way. And we remember what Casey said about her. She was physically abusive, and she threatened people. Destiny said the same thing. Like, fam, you had a shouting match with Destiny's mum because you wouldn't get a job. Like, you should have gotten a job because, I mean, I will admit you made money on this. Congratulations, but man, you chose this over love. Honestly, fetishist seems to be the correct. Feeders feelings. Do I have a Discord for channel members, patrons, and Twitch subs? I do, yes. I didn't have it open anymore because we had issues with people just coming in and spamming porn. I didn't really want that.
Like, you need to gray wall her? I don't know what that means.
Hi, Cotton Hill.
So it's like...
Melanie, I've been single for years. She just keeps getting partner caretaker. Surely the money isn't worth it. I would hope so. It's disappointing. Eye-opening as well.
Her and I are living on two completely different planets. Like...
No, it's not that you live on two different planets. It's that she lives on Earth. You are the size of a planet.
If she would have texted me or anything, I would have responded so fast because I've spent the last 2 years crying to my mom, crying to my grandma, being like, why doesn't she want anything to do with me? Like, what?
Hi, Eerie. You're not the center of the universe. Oh, depends which universe. Destiny slapped the dog on camera. Destiny's not a decent person, I'll agree. Destiny, I remember in First Content Constable, I showed the animal abuse and the disregard for animals from both of them. And I was not happy with it. I'm never going to defend Destiny on that at all. I won't. I just know that Amber had a pretty fractured relationship and was very controlling when it came to living at Destiny's mum's house.
Happened? What did I do? Like,
Oh, and Ghost Drip. I'm normally a lurker, but Amber can get partners because she targets vulnerable people. You are quite right, and thank you for being here. I hope you're well.
Right.
But, you know, it had nothing to do with about being
well, I'm over there crying about
Candy,
it.
I'm sorry you cried to your mum.
She's thinking, when can I speak to Snowflake? Like, what? That's
Oh, why don't you go talk to Snowflake? I'd listen to that eventually.
crazy.
Oh, actually, talk to me first. Yeah, that'd be great. We'll have a laugh. Let's see how we'll challenge your sobriety with your buzzballs and white claws.
in fact, when people heard that, when people that now they're like, you're one of the cleanest people I know. I'm like, yeah, but like,
I went to your house. You are not one of the
Yeah,
cleanest
I
people.
mean, really,
I was in your home. What? It doesn't matter.
I think that was only brought up just to
It
make
genuinely
your
doesn't
feel
matter.
bad.
Exactly.
Man, your
Exactly.
super chats and
then another
comments are
part that I
killing
heard,
you.
was, you know, in her old video when she came, we went out to bowling and we went camping and we had so much fun and she just had the time of her life. And then when she came back to live with me, it was boring and we didn't have food and all that. Well, something I'd like to say about that is I was struggling back in those days very much in multiple ways. So the fact that
Well, that's why it's frustrating to me because you made it.
Amber needs food, everyone. That's why. Amber needs food. But apparently she can't accept other people are struggling, so she has to weaponize it to make a larger point. Problem is, her point means fuck all, because she's just proven the point that she only cares about herself when it suits her. Please do it. She hates men because they're logical, not emotional. Possibly. I mean, I know loads of... To be fair, most of the people I speak to are female, and they're pretty reasonable people. I'm not unreasonable. I mean, I'm unreasonable most of the time, to be fair. Discord is out for now, but if I wanted to pass some info along, what's the best way to do so? Email therealomagon@yahoo.com. That's how. Shumbunkins has emailed me in the past. Others do. Sometimes Instagram messages. I sometimes reply there too.
It seemed like this was a secure place. I was someone who was in foster care, bounced around from the
Because you're an asshole, yes.
ages of 8 to 18, and you made it seem secure and safe. And it wasn't. It wasn't that. It wasn't. There was so many people there. My mom had to sleep on the floor.
Didn't you shower praise of one of your foster mothers who passed away or something? And then you shit on the foster system as well. It's like, but clearly at this point, with all these people apparently being the problem in your life. Remember earlier I said, if you have a group of friends and there's always one that's an arsehole and you can't think who they are, chances are it's you. Think of all the people in her life she's hurt, and she still thinks they're all the problem. That's like Jennifer Lopez getting married 4 times and having several engagements. At some point, you have to really give consideration to the fact that you might be the problem. You might be the problem.
Like, there was nowhere for us to sleep. Like, there was so many people living there. It was a mess. There was cockroaches.
Good pause game, isn't it? When you visit someone, of course, it's fun and there's stuff to do because it's supposed to be a short time. But you can't party every day. That's very true. You can't.
Like, there was no food. I helped with food stamps. I was very glad to help. And I gave them to you. I was so happy to be able to help. You have
Yeah, but Amber, that's not the part that we're talking about here. And your aunt hasn't mentioned that yet. You've interrupted. There's a chance you might mention it and allude to it because you did mention it in the last stream. She might talk about that part because it's an interesting part.
no idea. And you got mad at me. You got mad at me when I said, I'm so glad I'm able to help.
Did you hear?
Fuck's sake. The inner narc is always there. It's just constant. And yes, I agree. She'll never admit she's the problem. And I think that's going to be a prevailing...
Like,
Shut up.
what is-
and Sunset Soda, thank you for the super chat. It's very kind of you. Also, she had a slip. She says, every time I drink, it's last minute. I'm 8 months sober as of today, actually. And I say, when I used to drink. Oops. And Sunset Soda, congratulations on your 8 months. I hope that we... I know, obviously, I've mentioned... I think you're the person who might have mentioned in the past about the whiskey stuff, and you don't follow that because of it. I hope I've never made you uncomfortable with that. And it's not about me and me and me and me and me. I don't want to ever make someone uncomfortable about things like that. But I hope you're doing well. Oh, shit. I pressed space. It was on the right part. There we go.
What is that? What is that? Like, why would you get mad at someone for saying that? That's just weird to me.
Everything's weird to you because you don't understand. Your chat are killing you, by the way. And someone here wrote, you didn't get food stamps. Sure, he wants to break up with me now. Oh, shrimp tempura if you're single now. Sorry to hear that. Oh, Jenicon, thank you for the super chat. Got CPTSD from marriage. Staying broken is a choice. Healing is the best revenge on the people that hurt you. When you don't want to be a victim anymore, you can do everything sorry, when you don't want to be a victim anymore, you do everything heal. So, oh, and I didn't like Sunset, so there you go, done it. Sorry about that. You're right. My view. So take the greatest way of getting back at somebody who sexually assaulted is you go and live your life in the knowledge they're locked up for a long, hopefully the rest of their life, to be honest. You carry on, live. You build a life. You build a family. You live your best life. Because then they can't control you. Amber, though, never healed. She never bothered. She didn't want to. She didn't try. And that's the reason why she's stuck here. She'll never seek to be a better person. And it's just always what she's going to be. Have I missed anything? I don't see anyone getting mad at someone for saying, I'm glad I could help out. It's a rarity, isn't it? I can't imagine ordering fast food 3 to 4 times a day and also stuffing your face with crisps and sweets. Yeah, Chantal's regretting her choices right now. 6 years sober morning on Mars. Well done. Honestly, well done. I think I've caught up. If I've missed anything, do forgive me. I do apologise. I'm not the best at keeping up. I do try, but I lose track, and that's my fault. Here we are. Yep. Carry on.
Extra.
You didn't get food stamps? Yes, I did.
Let her speak.
Yes, I did. I even had food stamps when I was living with my grandma, and
prove it.
My grandma had nothing. There was nothing there. The minute my food stamps hit, we went shopping, and I let them get whatever the hell they wanted.
Don't care. Let us hear.
Yes, I did.
All about you. Shut up.
Had to sacrifice to do that. I can't tell you how I pulled that off, honestly. Because if at the same time I didn't have enough money to eat.
And even at that point, she was 18.
I didn't get a job because I had nothing. I didn't have a car.
Don't have to have a car. There are people in there are people in countries where you have to walk 5-10 miles a day just to get to work. I did that. It's not difficult. If you have to work, you go to work. Thank you, Monica. I'm trying, but there's so many of you lovely people. The first part of my username is the universe spelling of a made-up creature named using a slight varied spelling of the word repugnant and ogre. Hi, Simon. Applied for food stamps, but what about a job? Well, that's here where she said she couldn't because she didn't have a car.
Like, there was no such thing as Ubers back then. I was stuck in this house by myself. I didn't have anything. I didn't have, like, internet.
She makes it seem like she was in the sticks or something. Yeah, let them get whatever they want with other people's money. No.
I had nothing. Like, I didn't even exist, pretty much. I had nothing. There would be no way for me to have a full-time job and be able to get there, I had nothing.
Yes, there would. You just have to try. Apparently you have a super chat called Amberlynn's Rabies. Read it.
Like, it was...
Yeah, Jason riding a bike. Yeah, bring out the Megwood. There you go. There's some wood for you, Jenicon. You're welcome.
Stroke it.
I'm kidding. Oh, sorry, hang on.
Inclusion beyond belief. I had nothing. I had no one. Like, I was still a kid. I'm sorry. But 18 years old, coming out of foster care, I was still a kid. I was lost as fuck. I was lost. And I was smack dab right where I was as a child. My mom doing drugs, my mom neglecting me, my mom just leaving me. I was still a kid.
Stop
I'm sorry,
it.
but...
I want to highlight that. You got to get a job to get a car. They didn't have buses, trains, or cabs.
You can be legally adult all you want.
People
are
are
still
flaying
a child.
her
Point blank period.
completely.
Know her shit.
Absolutely. But besides, it's like she don't see the fact that, wow,
She's reading her chat now. She's going to get annoyed with these.
I was really struggling there. But she still, when I thought it was just a visit, I pulled out all the cards I can to do what I could for her.
She makes it sound like she was living in, like living next door to the Whitakers or something. So far removed from civil society that the only thing around her was inbreeding. And that she couldn't get a job because she lived in a shack made of, I don't know, candy wrappers and empty bottles of jizz. Like, fam, my 17-year-olds were walking 5 miles to school. I did that in secondary school as well. Well, I cycled. See, this is what you do. If you don't want to change school, you do it. If you want to go to school, you do it. If you want to get a job, you damn well do it. I used to work nights. I had to cycle to work. It was 5 miles there, 5 miles back. And it was mostly uphill one way and mostly down the other. I promise downhill was not great. It was too fast. You just do what you have to do. It's part of the job. You do what you have to pay your bills. She doesn't care because she never had to care about responsibility because she didn't know how to adult because she didn't want to be one.
Said about food stamps. She never got food stamps living with me.
Yes, I did. I had
let her finish.
Food stamps living with you, and I had food stamps with Grandma. I can...
Jackie. Shut up, Amber. Jackie.
I don't have a driver's ID.
I manage by kindness buses, my own goddamn feet.
Walk your fat wide whale.
Have I said that right for you? Do you prefer the accent instead? Thank you for the super chat. I don't have driver's ID either. I got one at university so I could get into bars because I looked young. And then I lost it. And it was also addressed to my dorm on campus. I never updated it when it expired 10 years later. I think it's still in a box somewhere, and I've never touched it. I don't drive. I don't need to. I walk. Thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. I missed anything on the Discord side? I have not. Good. Right, we caught up. Marvellous. Let us continue.
This is the first time she's actually, like, downright lied about something.
I said
right?
Hills both ways. I didn't realise you were Stephen He's audience. Yes, I remember the skits from Stephen He with his Chinese dad thing. It's great. She's the DSP of world. Damn you, Zach. I had to update it, but yeah, good job. Damn right.
Here.
I've created my...
Fucking hell with the ads, man. You are aggressive on these. Hi, Moo. You okay? Go back to sleep, okay, fatty?
I had food.
Shut up. Go back to sleep, eh? Go to sleep. Sorry, the bulldog's woken up. She was nice and sleepy. I must have woken her up accidentally. Sweepy, sweep. Come on. Come on. Now you can lick my hand instead for a minute. Ah, you bashed my hand up. Hi, pulmonary pitiful. Pitiful. Yes. Walking in the snow with 150... Oh. Walking in the snow, though. Nice. Went to a foster family. Some saying, yeah, they do. And again, Amber would milk that and say, but mine's worse. She thinks she's had the worst possible upbringing of any kind ever. Honestly.
Food stamps. I had food stamps. I got
Prove it.
$200 a month.
Prove it.
That is the first time I've ever had food stamps. She just lied. That is the first time she has lied. Like just like a flat out weird lie, which I don't understand why, but it is what it is.
She didn't live with me long enough to get food stamps.
There were never any food stamps.
Yes, there was. Yes.
Okay, so for the Americans, how long do you have to, if you can claim food stamps, how long do you have to live with someone to be able to claim them? Out of curiosity. Is there a time frame where you have to sort of live before? I don't know how that works, so if anyone can provide me information, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, there was. I was sitting on the
Emotional. That video is so funny.
mattress, literally in your living room, and I looked at you and said, I'm so glad I'm going to be able to help. And you got pissed at me.
Oh no, it was the French one. I bet where he is. He's probably in the lounge on the couch. No, the English one. She's bigger and heavier. If it was him, he would have stuck his claws in my hand.
Pissed.
I was on
Thank you,
food
Silly
stamps
Crafts.
in my older life.
Her cankles won't be able to handle the snow slavey.
I don't know, 15 years ago, I think would be probably close to the last time I've been on the system with food stamp stuff.
Well, no, SH and others. I mean, how long do you have to live at a residence before you can claim food stamps? You can get emergency food stamps. Ah, cool. It varies by state, so I can't say. Oh, fair enough. Thank you. This is where I guess the discrepancy will reside, because being non-American, I don't... Food stamps, we could do food thing. I don't think we have food stamps, do we? I don't know. My family were too proud to ever do that. We just got the cheapest stuff ever, and we lived on that.
Elena, I don't know.
might need
How do you get
proof,
food stamps
yeah.
receipts? Because I wish I
Oh,
could show
well,
them. Is there a way
Mia-
to find that?
I'll tell you what. I'll take a photo of the 3 dogs. Where's the moo gone? I'll take a photo. See if I can find her. Give me a second. I'm going to go find Moo. See if I can get a picture of her. Give me a moment. Rest up, eh, Fatty Bim Bim? Got a photo of you I can share on the stream. Yeah, I'll share it on the stream in a bit. I'll put it on the Discord first. Sorry if I'm not paying attention, guys, but I have to take a photo of a bulldog who's now moving to... You're going to sit in front of my feet. Do you want to move this cushion so you can sit? There we go. There we go. You can lay by my feet now, can't you, Moo Moo? Hey? I'll put the picture on a Discord, and if, say, we hit a goal, I'll share a picture of Mia looking absolutely resplendent on the stream. How about that? Yes, I'm putting her behind a paywall. You're welcome. Camera restream. There you are. Oh, I have to refresh it. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna. There we go. For the chat. Lots of you lovely folks here today, by the way, guys. Hope you're having a marvelous day. Headphones back on.
Because, I mean, that was back when I was 18, and I'm 34 now.
And I guess you were still a child, though, right? We get it. Your past sucked. Do better, and we love you. Keep your head up.
She never got food stamps. house.
Yes, I did.
I got food stamps for me and
Yes,
my
I
kids
did.
and grandkids at the time.
The way that it was phrased by her is that she was kind of a savior and she was providing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got mad at
Yeah, Sarah, because there were so many people living in that house that there wasn't enough rooms for everyone.
Yeah, you were kind of interlopers, so it's not surprising. Aki, thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. We just approve. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Oh, wrong screen. There it is.
her when she said, "I'm just so glad I could help."
So the mattress in the living room is where her daughter's kid, 2 kids, and her daughter's husband, they would sleep on that mattress
Yeah, you do for family. Got the message.
in the living room.
brain ticked out. I was just like, "What the hell?" So I called my daughter and I asked her.
Oh, good golly, it's Morley. Hope you're well. And I hope your cats are doing well there, Allegra.
I'm just wondering
Depends on the
if I
state,
can't
Genicon.
remember
Oh, good,
something.
because I didn't know.
Whenever this
Yeah,
is,
it's
I don't
just-
have to finish
I got
it.
the feeling it'd be different per state. But if this is Oklahoma, I'm kind of curious what it is then.
Like, no, actually, what is she talking about? I tell her about it.
There's
My
no
daughter
address
died.
requirement in Oklahoma, so go strip there with the facts. Thank you very much.
My daughter was only 18 years old at this point, and she was working at a Sonic drive-in. And when Amber and her brother were trying to fly home, their baggage was too heavy. So they would either had to have left some stuff at the airport.
Oh, goddamn, we got some juicy information from the look on her face. Oh, I'm going to have to be quick and pause it. Give me a second. There it is. That's the expression you want to see on Amber's face, isn't it? Let me go and get that one, because that's heartfelt and emotion. We can do better. Yes, we can, sinking further. Can we get to 200 likes by the end of the stream? That'd be great. Should already consider resident source. I'm a lawyer. Hey, there we go. We do not forget, we do not forgive, we are hangry handies. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Right, let's hear the story.
My aunt is twisted.
Prove it.
This is when I was too big and I had to buy an extra seat.
So? You're still too big now. You'd have to buy an extra seat now.
So I had to call my foster mom and she had to buy another seat for me.
Wow, you really were a leech. Also, how much was your foster mum feeding you? Maybe they wouldn't hire someone trust, never finished high... Well, yeah, possibly that. She didn't finish high school. You're right.
What?
Did I lose Meg? Where am I gone? Am I still here? I'm still here, right? I'm all right.
When I was on my way to Oklahoma, I was sitting down. I was already checked in. I was ready to go, ready to rumble. They came up to me and they said, "Can you come here?" They pulled me up to the little desk thing and they said, "You're going to need another seat." They could just tell based on my circumference, if you will. At that time, you guys, I was like 420 pounds. So I was big.
At that time, you were 420 pounds at 20. Right, okay. I'm on board with this so far. This is all fact. Oh, Chubby Dumpling, thank you so... Oh, shut up. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's very kind of you. Could you imagine being 3 seconds from the streets? No, someone takes you in and this is how you show gratitude? They should have thrown you on the streets. I agree. I think Amber should have been thrown to the dogs and she should have learnt the hard way. I remember when my family moved to Lowestoft and my step-granddad let me stay at his. I was barely ever there because I was working to save money to get my own place. But I did see him, though. I paid him rent. We always spoke. Yeah? And it was always cordial. I brought things home. I bought him food. We were always on good terms. Great terms. Aki, she would need a whole 3-seat row now. Yeah, she would, actually. You're right. We are 3 away from our goal, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for the support today. We hit our goal. I will put, actually, a very lovely picture of Mia on the stream screen. It's a very nice picture of her. I'm sure you'll love it.
I was a wide load. I've been a wide load my literal whole life. I started bawling my eyes out because it was like 10 to 15 minutes I had to get onto that plane. I started bawling instantly. I called my foster
Yeah, a 420 pound, a 420 child, everyone. A 420 child, blaze it, I know. Real young in that one. Am I right, folks?
I'm not gonna lie. My last year of foster care, I lived with my friend's parents, and they were pretty wealthy.
Hang on, wait. How old were you when you were still in foster care then? If you don't mind me asking. How old were you when? How old was she when she left the foster care system? Because I'm getting confused now. A timeline makes about as much sense to me as the MCU. If anyone has information, extra seat at 18. It's, yeah, Amber would just need an address. Oh, Chubby Dumpling, Amber, your 18-year-old cousin who played for you had a job she managed, but no, not you, Amber. You just couldn't manage, right? Thank you for the super chat, Chubby, again. That's really kind of you. And that's also a very good point to make. You're quite right.
instantly I knew, okay, they're gonna be able to help me in this moment, thank God. And she was also a bigger woman, so she understood it wasn't like embarrassing for me or anything like that. So I called and I said, I'm gonna have to buy an extra ticket. I'm bawling my eyes out. First of all, I'm embarrassed. I'm so fucking embarrassed. My luggage was never too heavy. I could say that because I didn't bring much. It was because I was too big and my foster mom had to literally pay for me to get an extra seat. I actually have a story time about this on my YouTube. What the fuck? I'm genuinely so confused of how she took that story and turned it into something, like warped it into something that's not true. A, it was never luggage.
Prove it. I know this sounds like a lot to ask for you, Amber, because you don't really prove things. But if you're going to debunk something, you need something more than just a "trust me, guys." 18 aged out the day of her birthday. Oh, really? I'm really confused with her story. Then did her foster parent bail her out when she was in her 20s then, or not? Because I'm really confused by this. This lady was kind enough to take all these people in, and she bitched about where she was sleeping under the roof. Yeah, I guess she was bitching about it because in the foster system, where she was an arsehole to everyone until she got a nice place, she had a place that was really good until she aged out, and then had to go slum it for a while because she was unwilling to put in the effort to be a better person, which is an art imitating life thing. The only difference is now she's got money and her own place.
B, you guys did
and
not help
all the people that didn't treat her well don't do so well themselves these days. So your aunt said luggage to save you by the embarrassment of saying you had to buy an extra seat, and you outed yourself. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much. I wished I'd said that. I should have thought of it. Again, you guys are brilliant. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Did I miss somebody? If I've missed someone's birthday, let me know. You can class as a vulnerable, you can kept in the foster care until you're 25. Well, mercifully, America's not as forgiving. I lost my parents by my family by 17, sold my Gibson J45 to buy a bus ticket, had $60, and that would carry to get a life straight. You just don't want Amber. Yeah, Amber doesn't want to. She's a leech. It's on my YouTube. Counts as much as I've written it in my journal. Oh yeah, she's got extra cash for some. Oh, she's got extra cash for a lot of things at the moment. Most of it food. You were puppy snapping. I was. Have we? We're 2 away from our goal. 2 more, and I'll put a picture of Mia on the stream. It's a lovely picture, by the way. She's looking very happy.
money at all. When me and my brother went to visit, my foster family gave me and my brother money for the time there, so they did not have to spend any money on us. Secondly,
that's the point. Came out of the pockets, and she didn't appreciate. She doesn't appreciate anything. You're right as well, good friend Kit. Pointing out the blatant narcissism and complete inability to understand or comprehend is quite astonishing at this point.
bless their heart, my foster dad at the time literally called. This is just my last year of foster care, might I add. Do not involve all of this, like, and make it seem like that was my whole time in foster care. Like, literally no. And I had a lot of bad experiences with them as well. Money does not.
Me. Oh, Kendi, there you go. Hi, happy birthday. Oh, it was the 12th. Yes, I remember you mentioning it earlier. I remember. Happy birthday, of course.
Equal love. Money does not equal safety, etc., etc. It was my brother's birthday.
Heading out.
Apparently it wasn't your brother's birthday. It was apparently a rover.com ad. Give me a moment. Well, she was in Oklahoma at the time, so I'm basing it on what Ghost Strip has written. We've got information. Laughter Lover, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Let me smash the like on it. Where is it? It hasn't appeared. There it is. Sorry, my chat's being funny on my end on the studio side.
Called and said, what restaurant does all of your family want to eat at? And my foster parents spent over $300 for us to all eat at a restaurant together. Like, that's what happened.
I bet what really happened was you called and went, "Can you help me? I am going hungry." I bet you did that. I bet you did that.
Like, this is crazy.
Is it more or less crazy than the narcissist just saying crazy, don't understand, she's weird, mentally unstable, she's a psycho? And me, and me, and me, and me, and me, and me, and me.
They have to pay extra for the baggage. Didn't have nobody. So my daughter at 18 paid it.
You didn't hear the full story, though? I knew exactly what she was about to talk about.
I doubt it, because she hasn't said anything you just related to.
Because this is something that she said back in the Kiwi Farms days, where I'm like, girl, you were out of your mind crazy. That never happened.
For her. And she said that the foster parents would give it back to my daughter when she got home. Never got it back.
In a second, she's going to lose it. Guys, she's cooking. She's cooking.
Where am I?
You're in Oklahoma in an apartment on your own, living lonely because you're a pathetic, fat existence of a person.
Why?
Never got it back.
In this, she literally just said their package or their luggage was too big. I knew exactly what she was about to talk about.
This is the same girl that took in her mom several times when she had no place to go. But never once in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she has.
It's not a different story. When I went to Oklahoma, that is when she...
Actually, it does sound like 2 different stories, doesn't it? Sorry, Jackie. Can't be helped.
He is talking about. It was the exact same time.
It sounds like two stories. I'm sorry, but her story doesn't even sound like your story.
It's not a different story. It's the exact same. She said, on my way to Oklahoma, that is what happened. I was too big for the seat. I had to buy a new one. What do you mean I'm not listening? My aunt is talking about when I went to Oklahoma.
Oh, no, you're not paying attention. Now you're getting triggered. This is good. She is Cartman. Expect her to, in a minute, start saying things like Kyle's mum's a bitch, the big fat bitch, the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She mean old bitch, there was a bitch, she bitched to all the boys and girls. But singing it.
What is happening? You guys weren't there. I was. You're literally not even listening to her?
Ever?
You guys, I never had luggage that was too heavy.
It could be colloquial.
My cousin has never had to spend a penny on me.
Wants to pay back that tiny little...
Oh, Captain Gundam. Amber is always carrying around extra luggage, both mentally and physically. Goal has been reached. Oh, geez. There was something else down. I can't see it. Your good friend Kit, thank you for becoming a channel member. Right, well, I'm a man of my word, and I promised you Pupper. Let me go and get Pupper for you. Let's go to the work server where I do all my bits and bobs. And there should be a picture of them. There she is, looking absolutely... I just took this photo a couple minutes ago. Absolutely resplendent. Look at that glorious English bulldog and all her majesty. Look at that. That is a dog. She a unit. She's an absolutely glorious breed. She's she's a pure breed, I think, except for the white part. Oh no, she's not pure at that point. The pure breed part's normally not got colour. She's certainly of a pedigree, though. She was very expensive. A gift from my youngest sister to my older sister. And I named her. I named her Mia because my sister had a previous dog called Dom. And my sister likes Fast and Furious. And I was like, well, that's Dom Toretto. And this is the sister, Mia Toretto. There you go. Thank you very much to everyone that's donated today. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you very much. We're going to carry on. She's not my favourite doggo, but she's certainly one of the best ones. I'd say she's the second least annoying. Lizzie being my favourite, of course. Sizzles is third, Bingo fourth, because Bingo's a dickhead. Sizzles barks sometimes, so it's quite annoying. Let's continue!
$60 thing.
I'll bring her back for every subsequent super chat, but can't guarantee it.
$18 $60.
Yes, yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, I love that so much that you actually,
Careful,
you actually
Amber.
forget sometimes until something triggers that memory or you
Shit, if she wants fucking $60, I can give her $60. Like, what the fuck? That never happened, though. Like, this is insane.
go looking for that receipt and you see the
My cousin
Amber, give me the $60. I can be trusted.
never paid for anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
conversation. I'm just like,
Trust me, guys, I'm the truth. Apparently, I'm also the freaking HelloFresh ad. Continuing, give it a moment. I like bulldogs too. I do too.
just wow. Just wow.
Yeah.
I do have an Instagram, a Megon on Instagram, where I post a lot of my on the Megon one. I post loads of dog and cat pictures. But I'm gonna quickly shill my my Warhammer one for those who are interested. The one where I do model painting. Here we go. Oh, Chubby Dumpling, thank you so much. Meg, can you please give my little Spider Bro a birthday shout out? He will see this later. Happy 30th, bro. Oh, happy birthday, Spider Bro. Hope you have a marvellous birthday. If you don't get cake, you have my full consent to beat the living crap out of Chubby Dumpling 1. Cake is important. If you don't have it, there's the person to blame. Yes, take it out on them. Get the boxing gloves, 8 ounce, and go ham for 12 full rounds, of course. And then do remember, because it's your birthday, Chubby can get you back for the exact number of years you've been around, 30 times and 1 for luck. So I'd make those shots count and enjoy the cake. Thank you very much. Oh, and obligatory because super chat, dog. Dog! Money isn't the issue, stop deflecting. Well, everything with her is definitely feels like, because she used to in the past throw money at everything to solve the problem. But she doesn't know how to do it now.
at times I've stopped watching her YouTube, and I have seen what I thought to be every video she put out for years, right? And then there'd be times where I would have to stop watching. My whole entire family can tell you this, because I wanted to know Amber so bad. It was a void I had inside of me from the time she left when she was a baby.
You
Careful, Amber's going to deflect this.
ruined that, though. Like, I've
Yeah, that's it, right, guys? My trauma, guys.
been here in Oklahoma, open arms. And this is what you do.
You weren't there at her wedding. You tried to blackmail her. Do I need to continue? Oh, yeah, you're a shit person.
Like, out of nowhere?
So I'm always trying. I had to find out about Amber through YouTube. I would even tell Amber, I'm not just another YouTube follower. I'm your aunt. I shouldn't hear every detail of your life through YouTube.
Yeah.
Even though Amber's videos don't detail her life, they're just her pretending to be philosophical. Really, she's actually a verbal laxative.
So I'm going to quit watching your videos, and if you want me to be in your life, you can let me know what's going on in your life. Well, instead of doing that, she would wait, and then she'd come, are you watching my videos again yet? I told her no. I really wish she would. I even told her in this text, no, I'm not. I have to take care of my mental.
I don't know. I'm confused because in last live stream, she said she has watched every single thing I've ever uploaded.
Yeah, she did. She also mentioned she fell out of it. You're not paying attention, are you? I'm quite impressed with the level of disconnect here, because you're listening, but you're being very selective with what you choose to respond to. You're not paying attention to the wider point, which is why you interject at rather inopportune moments, because you're not paying full attention. You just want to make something about yourself, which is what you're doing now. To be Wilder, is she rocking back and forth? Why is she? I assume because she's a food addict and she hasn't had a fix yet. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. That's really kind of you. As reward, have dog. Glorious doggo! I like her ears being perked up. She doesn't usually do that.
And then now she's saying that she hasn't, so I don't know which is true or which isn't.
She's not what she said. Not what she said. Seriously, listen to her.
Health. That's how much it was affecting me.
Yeah. Well, it kind of sounded like you didn't want this. You didn't want it to come to this.
No, absolutely not.
This whole like, oh, why is she?
Careful, Amber, because you know you want to say, then why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? When you come talk to me, why are we going to discuss this like grown-ups?
It online? Why is she airing our personal business?
Why did she? It sounded like you didn't want this. Why did you bring it online? I never brought any of this online.
Actually, by constantly referencing your family and bringing up little bits you allude to here and there, you kind of do.
Jordy, this wasn't me who brought this online. This was her. What? I'm genuinely confused about that.
It didn't start out like this. It's just,
No.
This is you at the end of your rope.
Yeah, I could have done this years ago. I mean, I could have made some money.
Yeah,
Oh, and thank you to new followers over on the Instagram. I really appreciate that, guys.
They're like, what?
By now, don't you think? I mean,
Yeah.
so many
Elena, I would have never brought this online if it wasn't for her.
people. That's not the intention. Never was. Never will be. Like, it's not that I'm not jealous of Amber or her money. I live a very comfortable life. I don't need for anything. It's not about money at all. It's about her slowly killing
Careful, Amber. I know you want to now say it is.
herself, and I can't keep watching it. But
Oh, the trigger.
Your workflow.
The timing of the ad to be triggered. Fam. Come on, man. Be better than this.
So you see me in distress,
Yep.
and you said, let's make it worse.
And
in
me, and me, and me, and me, and me.
case Amberlynn dies.
I mean, you're definitely not going to live as long as they have. So, optimism, guys. I'll give me a second. My chat's frozen again. Carl's Mum's a Bish. I'd like to hear a version of it, because that's one of my favourite ever songs, along with the son of the devil talking to Mr. Mackey and it becoming a remix song on the South Park album, because I had it for years.
Okay. That doesn't make sense. but
Our
okay.
Gensum Sound, I know nothing about the situation, but there is nothing like destroying the relationship with your family for content. She's been doing it for years, but she unironically won't accept that she is an instrument of that. Did you see a gnome on the Instagram or on with the dog? I'm wearing Cartman slippers. Does that count? There's a stool, a laptop bag, rug. I do have pictures with them on the... Oh, actually, it's on the wood, isn't it? Yes, gnomes on the wood. Sorry. Willow Valdine, new subscriber, and also I need to see the dog. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Here is the dog. There you go. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of all of you today. You've been wonderful, you have. Thank you again. We are back here tomorrow, guys, just to be clear. We will be streaming probably some Foodie Beauty, to be honest. Because well, yes. And Willow, thank you for being a subscriber, joining the channel and stuff. That honestly means the world to me. It's been a bit of a challenging few months. It's always nice to interact with new people and hopefully encourage them to stick around, because I'm not just I don't just do this. I do videos as well. It's always nice to chat with people. Terrence and Philip are awesome. With the wood, there are lots of gnomes. There indeed. I was clearing up my decking, and there were loads of broken ones, so I have a few left, not as many, but we have gnomes still, don't worry. That garden, that raised bed was meant to have them, but it got damaged, so I'm building a new one next year. Basically a project.
yeah, I was
Smug! For all the wrong reasons.
addicted to watching it, trying to help her. I couldn't stop.
Is that kind of how you felt when you reached out to Emily? Was that you trying to help her?
It's just if I could get one, you know, like I can't, I still cannot, my brain cannot wrap around the fact. Let's even believe that, even though I could never, that she didn't really believe Emily was a feeder. Regardless.
Right. Now, Press 1 in the chat if you think Amber and Emily are back together. Press 2 if you don't think they are. And press anything else if you just want to be a contrarian, but really you mean 2. Because I think they're back together. I really do. I think they're back together. I think Amber's going to go to bat because it's complicated. It's like the Facebook status. It's complicated, but really, they're shagging, virtually.
You know now.
Yeah.
And after that big blow up that they had, and Emily did what she did, and all this stuff online, the very next day we're talking again.
So, okay, so you're telling me right now, a woman who was in an abusive relationship for 15 years, you think it's that easy to just be like, yeah, I don't love you anymore, I'm done talking to you?
Yeah. It is remarkably easy to do that. There's trauma involved, but your point still doesn't quite... Okay, you know what? I'm going to let that slide for a second. We're going to let that slide. I think you and Emily are back together, and you are desperately going to point at something else. When people get in an abusive relationship, it usually goes over a period of time. What I mean, just to be clear, I'm going to explain a bit better, because me just saying yes doesn't quite work. You eventually get to a point where you do, which is why, for example, you should have remembered this from your aunt, you end up cheating. And so it becomes easier. So when you do eventually, you can just snap your finger and walk away. There are many where you do that and you feel like you have to go back because they're the best you could ever have. Of course, there's always someone like that. But it's equally possible for people to just snap their finger and walk away. You're just making excuses. And hi, thank you, Ghost Strip, for the super chat. Let me just go and show that the love it deserves. Thank you so much. And I hope this evening has been chill for you. Let me put the dog on the screen. There you go. You just snap. Some people do. I know some people think they deserve that's the best they're ever going to get, but I don't think that's the case in the majority. And I think you're trying to do the smug thing here, but you're doing it for the wrong reason again. I think it's 4D chess move to help Amber make a boatload of money. I think so too. That's why I asked if people think they're together. I think they are together, but others, many of you don't think so too as well. And that's fine.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
How would you know? All your relationships have been remarkably cookie cutter, and you seem to have gone from one relationship to the other, and immediately upon leaving that relationship to be with someone else, you're immediately in love with that person and moved in with them. How on earth would you know? You have no basis of understanding because of how quick you date someone else and shag them. Or, sorry, they shag you and then wipe your ass. Oh, hit the wrong button, sorry.
Especially, I come from chaotic. That's all I know.
Amber, let's look at your relationships quick. Can someone just correct me here? Casey. Who was after Casey, right? Okay, that person. Destiny. Straight to Beck, then Becky. From Becky, then Becky, now Beck, to Wipey. Wipey to another Wipey, who you, by the way, you moved in with all these people. Wipey to Oklahoma, where you were then talking to Erica. And while doing that, you were also chatting up to Omi, a.k.a. Emily. And you even tried to move in for 2 months and failed at it. Fam, you went from relationship to relationship with a click of a finger, a clap of the hand. You are a hypocrite. Sheeple. Crystal, thank you. I knew there was someone in between. I always forget who it is. Like, fam, you're always living with them and you move on so fast. Don't try and tell me you come from chaotic. You've lived a life of verifiable luxury and irresponsibility.
I come from toxic. That's all I know. That's my normal.
Please. No, you're not from Shut the... No, you're not. You absolute bullshit artist.
That's how I've been loved my whole life, is through fucking chaos.
Really? Let's go and go to a channel again, shall we? Let's go with popular videos, yeah, shall we? See what the most popular... Ignoring that, she was with... Who's she with in this one? Oh, there's Beck in some of these. Destiny in them too. Oh, shopping, which means she would have been with Beck 7 years ago. Yeah. Not 10 years ago, that would have been with Crystal. Let's see. The Truth, we broke up. That would be with... That'd be Destiny. Oh, look, there's Beck. Oh, yeah, you definitely come from chaotic. Is it chaotic before or after Beck wiped your asshole? Tell me. Before or after? Because at some point during, I can't believe for a second you were chaotic in the slightest. You have no, you have no leg to stand on.
So you think that this is a new thing for me? It's not.
You're trying to do smug. It's beyond tragic, by the way.
So it's easy to stay. It's easy to love. And that's unfortunately the reality of it.
No, that's you just making it all about yourself again because you're a massive narcissist and you don't have BPD.
But the fact that you can sit there and say that when you were in an abusive relationship for 15 years and you couldn't leave, that doesn't make sense.
Actually, as I stated, yes, she did leave, but you still thought she was in the wrong.
You literally experienced it yourself.
She came from chaos, Belladonna. That's what she's saying. Chernobyl called, Amber. It wants its toxicity back. Ah, didn't Russia seize that?
I mean, completely different stories, but still, chaotic is the same.
Yeah, you're trying to make a false equivalence. We got it, girl.
Is the same word here. Like, what do you mean? You know the answer to that. So why
They
are you
are
asking?
accessories, Aaron, when you're right.
Like that's
Hi, Subrook. Don't forget she tried with her BFF. She did with Alexa as well. Yes, she is definitively the skankiest Lynn Reid there ever could be. Like no one ever was. Dun, 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 dun.
It was mine. I don't know. It was the straw. It was like, well, I guess it was the realization that Amber really doesn't want to lose weight.
Amazon News.
Oh, Amber definitely doesn't want to lose weight, but watch her go defense on this one in a second. Give me a sec, I've got an unskippable ad. Okay, I have a second that I can. Give me a second. We're nearly there. Almost. Marvellous.
And I truly had weight.
I do want to lose the weight. Like, I'm genuinely miserable. This has nothing to do with Emily.
Let me go and find the picture. Give me a second. I'm going to go find the picture. The side-by-side, because we need it. Does Amber want to lose the weight? Let's see. Do we have it? Side-by-side? Oh, I don't have it. Damn it. We haven't had a side-by-side of her from January and then now. She wants to lose the weight. It's not Tommy. Yet she and Tommy have been together the entire time this year. And that has gotten bigger. And you're telling me that that's not Tommy's doing, or Emily's doing. Okay. All right. You really aren't trying to lose the weight. You can say you're miserable all you like, but it doesn't mean anything because you don't do anything to make changes. All right? People are miserable. They find an option or they blame. Okay? You blame. You're the useless one. Oh, sorry. You aren't interested in being better. You're only interested in this wallowing and pity bollocks. It's a bit tragic, to be honest, because you could be better, but you don't want to be better because being better is effort. You're beyond lazy. Oh, I heard that. Was that a delayed one? No, it wasn't. Oh, there's two there. I'm so sorry. Who else remembers how she showed gratitude to Casey's mom for taking her in, or the nasty stuff she put about them online? Yeah, she did. Physical assault. Absolutely. And did you ever watch the Chernobyl series? I did. The guy who played Moriarty from the second Robert Downey Jr. Shark movie was in it. I remember it was a very good series. Very, very good. Thank you for the super chats, by the way, guys. It's lovely of you.
Super fucking morbidly obese my whole life. Like, my whole...
Yeah. And now, guess what, Amber? Because you're unwilling to make any changes, it's all... Oh, let's see. Whose choice, whose problem is it? Oh, if only I could think of a way to phrase it without being nasty to you. You.
Whole life. Oh, thank you, Dana. I love you too.
Wasted decades trying to.
Because if she loses weight, she can't be a victim.
Wow, you really are struggling to get support in your chat.
Yeah.
If she loses weight, she can't be a victim.
Yeah. That's true. Because you weaponize every part of your identity. The more you take away that could be weaponized, the less you have. Although, to be honest, your success entirely comes from being egg-shaped on the head. Like, you have nothing else to offer. You lost the weight like hungry fat chick, people stop watching you.
What does that mean?
And she always gets the last
toothpick and still
Danny, agreed, she's always got a partner lined up. Back hygiene. She only has it if someone's there wiping her back with a foot-long loofah.
A victim. I could be fat, I could be skinny, it doesn't matter, I could be a victim, a non-victim, it has nothing to do... What? That just confused me so bad I don't even have an answer for it.
That's because you're not paying attention. You're remarkably dumb.
That's her ultimate trump card.
Yeah.
I bet you voted for Trump.
The talk
I don't think that's the point you think it is, but okay. Cute word.
I don't know if she's still sober. That's just to get underneath my skin. I don't drink alcohol anymore. She knows it's a touchy situation.
I don't believe anything you say.
Topic, so she wanted to put that out there, saying that I'm doing this because I may not be sober. I'm sober. I smoke medical marijuana. And I dab it. They call it dabbing. Take it for what you want. That's what I do. That's all I do. I don't do prescription drugs. I don't do alcohol. I don't do anything but smoke medical marijuana. And
I didn't vote for Trump.
It is what it is.
You're not paying attention to what she said. I said in the previous one of these streams you did that you'd poison the well with your aunt, and you did. Your aunt has confirmed it by saying she doesn't drink, she's sober, which leans into sobriety being a bit of a theme with your family, and doesn't take prescription drugs, but does partake in dabbing, was it? Dapping? Medicinal marijuana. Now, I don't care for any of that myself, but you do you.
It is. I would never, ever... Oh, she says that my sister has never smoked pot in in her life, not the lie. Why did she lie? Beyond me.
I just go based off of what my mom said. My mom said
Yeah, shut up, Amber. Let her finish.
that weed is a nothing burger to her. So I was just going based off of what she said. It was not a lie. It was based off of what my mom said.
Yeah, hand up. Guys, I'm innocent, guys. I'm only going with what... Shut the fuck up.
And you have known my mom longer than
Shut up. She knows what she's talking about, so take the cum out of your ears and listen. I think they meant to say comb, but the B is nowhere near the E there. My Maltese has the same hairstyle. Oh, poor Maltese.
I've known her.
What did she get from lying about that? My sister has
Again, not a lie. I'm going based off of what my mom.
Shut up, Amber. It's a lie. Doesn't matter whether the information you know has factual or not. Although, because it's your mum, I'm surprised you didn't go to bat straight away. It's a lie.
Told me.
multiple times, but my sister does not like pot. It makes her paranoid if she don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
Why did she lie about it? I don't understand.
Again, because that is what my
Blah, 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 shut up.
mom told me. That is what my mom told me.
It's always another issue too. I am the only one in my family that had anything to do with this. That is a firm
Thanks.
believer that my sister does not
Let her talk. Stop talking over her and listen to what she says.
You don't know.
Right, Ralph.
The aggressive ads on this, though. Oh, yeah, blaming... Yeah. She always has the next partner lined up. You're right. Sorry, I did... Well, hang on a second. I just missed a load of things. Oh, my chat froze. I'm so sorry. Usually concentrated THC. I did not know that. Thank you so much for letting me know.
It makes me paranoid.
I didn't know that. I don't do any of this stuff. I'm going to quickly go over here a second. One Land Handman, thank you very much for the gift membership. I really appreciate that. I don't know why I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. For some reason I'm not getting alerts. Can we get to 200 likes before the end of the stream, by the way, guys? We're at 192 at the moment.
She makes me crazy.
alcoholic in recovery, right?
Yeah, it's not her saying she doesn't smoke it. You're right. I do feel bad that she keeps bringing Mama Lynn into this. I think Amber did start bringing her into it first, and the responses have to happen, but Amber then has to drag it out. She has to just admit, okay, I got that wrong. But she won't admit she got it wrong. Which, by the way, her putting her hands up and saying, I'm going by what my mum told me, right? And not immediately defending tells me her mother has actually told her, yeah, I did once or twice. Yeah? She's a drunk, basically.
Comes over to my house, holiday parties, whatever it is, even when I was drinking, would never drink while my sister's here. And in fact, anyone coming over, I'd say, hey, we have band practice sometimes. My husband's a musician too, as a hobby. We have band practice at my house. And on those nights, we're definitely drinking nights. If we had him on the night that my sister made by, it didn't start until after she left. I would never. Amber had...
Oh, good. Good. Like,
This isn't... Okay.
that is bare minimum. Never drink in front of my mom. Never.
Don't try and morally... Shut up, Amber. Let her carry on.
Sure.
You're not offering anything to the
And I will say, my
conversation.
mom is like, she's very strong in her sobriety. I will say that. Because for Christmas, or was it birthday?
Don't care. Possibly drunk or drinks the other day. Yeah, possibly. Jenicon, because my job outlined it as a no-go, even though I'm in a free-to-use state. That's fair, because many employers don't want people who are considered compromised, and they would consider that a form of compromising, wouldn't they? Bam Thing, thank you for being here.
It was my grandma's birthday. My grandma likes to drink.
Mental health and pain.
What is it? It's
Amazing.
like
Is it
Baileys.
really
I also like
Butterfly?
Baileys,
Oh,
it's crazy.
fantastic.
And my mom literally, so I was like sitting there, I was like, what should I get?
Oh, and thank you for being here, Chaos. Now go get pregnant.
My mom's like, I can swing by the alcohol store and you can get her a really big
And
thing
she did, Tucker. I'm pretty sure she has.
of Baileys. I'm like, Mom, are you sure? Like, are you sure about that? And she's like, yes, I'm fine. I'll sit in the car. And I'm like, I make sure to be like, she came up with that idea. And so I got my grandma the big thing of Baileys. My grandma loved it. But it's like you have, like, bare minimum is making sure, like, that the person in sobriety is always comfortable. Always. Like, when I would vape Delta, I would make sure to be like, Mom, like, this, especially when I first moved here, my mom's like, that's nothing. Like, I'm not triggered by no vape. I'm not triggered by Delta. Like, you've got to be kidding me. I did worse things. And I'm telling
Yeah, she did buy vapes and buzzballs in front of her mother. Because they're in vlogs, aren't they? I remember now. Amber doesn't care about anyone's sobriety as long as she can use it. And this story is completely redundant. She's just using it to fluff her ego. No one actually cares about it.
my mom has done the worst of the worst. So, anyways, like, it's just bare minimum to make sure, like, her sobriety is the most important thing in the room, in my opinion. Like, my mom is everything to me, and her sobriety is everything.
And brother, Butterfly851 in her chat, so not you, 314, is right. It's what they've said there is absolutely correct on the super chat.
To me, and that'll forever stand that way.
Hi,
My
Leona.
sister take her to liquor stores to get those buzzball things.
Yeah, she did. There you go.
I would never go to a liquor store for Buzzball. They're just at the grocery store. And
That doesn't change the fact you did it.
again, like I said, I've never once been like, let's go to the liquor store, Mom. But they're at the grocery
Careful.
store. I just get them from GoPuff on
You're not arguing against the point. They said you did it in front of your mother, and you aren't denying it.
on my DoorDash or my Uber. My mom has never taken me to get Buzzballs ever. I order them through my phone. So
Amber, you just admitted to going to the grocery store to get them, and your aunt has just said it. You're not deflecting.
The one time we went to an alcohol store was for my grandma, and it was my mom's idea because I did not know what to get her for her birthday. And my mom stayed in the car, and I made sure I asked her over and over and over, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" DoorDashing Buzzballs is insane. Yeah. So, and every time I would drink, it's always like a last minute like thought process. It's never like I never like plan to drink. It's never like something I usually like just don't plan it. So it's always something like, maybe I should drink tonight, and then I just like DoorDash it. So yeah, my aunt's wrong on that.
Yeah, really.
And you think that's bad enough? Wait till you hear this one. The Ozempic shot? This caused a fight with me, Amber, and my mom. Amber was making my sister come over to give her Ozempic.
You guys know that? My mom was giving
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure it's healthy to have an addict do it, just to be clear. I remember mentioning that before. I was never comfortable with that.
my Ozempic shot. She was the one who actually said that she'd be willing to do it for me. And I thought it was super sweet. My mom even vocalized on my video in a vlog. My mom has said in a vlog, this does not trigger her at all in any sort of way. I would never put my
Doesn't matter.
mom in a situation where she felt triggered. My mom would
Yes, you would.
do drugs with needles in the past, like forever ago. Like my mom's almost a decade sober. I would never in a million years put my mom in a situation where she
Rachel released a video today. Where has that gone? Oh, that she plays a clip that Amber says she's getting a buzzball at the liquor store. Oh, Shadow Midna, thank you very much. I did not know that. There's a video of her and her mum in the car with the vapes. Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, Amber's an idiot. Amber, no one cares the needle thing is disgusting. I agree. I also don't like cheat codes. Like, out of her own mouth says, I went to the liquor store because they had a new buzzball flavour. I'm going to have to go and get that. Captain Basher, by the way, I hope you're well today. A care nurse could come to her home to administer medicine. They could, but Amber won't pay for that. She'd rather get her mum, and endanger her sobriety, to do it.
she was triggered. My mom said, Amberlynn, if I have to put a needle inside of you to save your life, I'm going to do it. Are you kidding me?
It's not saving your life. It's a cheat code that you failed. Bitch, there's no life-saving involved, because you're not willing to even save yourself with it. You quit it after, what, 12 days? You quit semaglutide 2 times. You're one of the only people that's ever failed a cheat code to lose weight instantly multiple times. And you spent thousands on that crap. Thousands. And you couldn't lose weight to save your life. That tells us you don't care.
Like, you're my daughter. Like, that does not trigger me at all. Like, my mom was nowhere even near triggered, and if she was...
On this week's episode of the Dordashians.
Guess who would give the needle? Me. Me. I would never...
Me. Sorry.
Put my mom in a situation like that. Ever. Like, my mom...
Lie.
Mom, oh, God, the strength in that woman is so...
Don't try me with that strength crap, because if I could be just as vicious with that one. I'm sorry, but there's no strength involved here.
Empowering, the resilience, the fight, I admire that. And I so badly want that to be me when it
But you quit 3 times.
comes to food. And me and my mom, like, now I'm rambling, sorry. Me and my mom,
Yeah,
like,
because you're tangenting to make things about yourself. Proving your narcissism to the highest degree.
have literally talked about, like, my mom has said it herself, even in front of my friend. Like, while we're at bingo, we're just like, yeah, and we talk about
You don't have friends.
everything. My mom has looked at me and said, I feel like food addiction is worse than drug addiction. And I'm like, Mom, you can't really say that. Like, we don't
It's not, but you do treat it as a accessory to your identity, which is why you maintain it.
know, like, whatever. But my mom's like, you have to eat. Like, how do you do it? And I literally, I'm like, I don't know. Like,
why won't she stop taking you to the Chinese bar? So, sorry, I read the super chat on her end. Mama Len's been sober 10 years, and Amber has been on YouTube the same. Amber's been on slightly longer, and Amber doesn't give a shit about her mum's sobriety. The only strength is the chair holding her up. I'm curious what kind of chair it is.
I genuinely don't know. Like, it's fucking rough. But yeah, I would never.
You are indeed rough. We know. Oh, sorry. I'd see you on my apologies. Hi, Sue Brooks again. I'm sorry if I didn't say that to you again properly. I might have said it already. You wrote something there. Triggers can't kick in a second, really, Amber. Amber doesn't really get it.
Like, the Ozempic shot, like, my mom was just being a mom, and she was not triggered in the slightest, not even the tiniest of a fraction of a fraction. If I
Amber, you made a big deal out of putting all your medications into little pots and things for days, but you couldn't be asked to find a nice juicy part of your abdomen to stick the Ozempic in. You can self-administer that, or pay someone to do it. I would never want to risk anyone being around needles if they've ever been involved in drug use. I don't care what the drug is. I just don't want them near other drugs. I'd like to keep them completely away from any drug. And by the way, someone in the chat mentioned whether her drug use was with needles. I don't think that's the point per se. Take, for example, Kurt Angle, the wrestler. He developed a horrendous drug addiction because of injuries, so painkillers were the problem. If he has a headache, he can't touch painkillers. He can't touch them. He's not allowed to, because he will relapse. His wife makes sure of it. And I would never want Amber's mum anywhere near any drug of any kind to protect her for certainty's sake. Amber, you put your mum in the position, and that's where my stance goes firmly against you.
Even felt.
Fuck's sake. We're doing so well there for a minute. Oh, go figure, it's a Just Eat ad. It's like DoorDash.
Gonna be a thing, I would not have allowed my mom to help me. I wouldn't allow my mom to even look at the shot. My mom's thinking about taking Ozempic herself. My mom's thinking about taking a fucking thing and putting it in herself.
Oh, someone in the chat's written, you need a fitness girlfriend? Oh, sorry. All your previous girlfriends have been fitness related and it still didn't work.
In her own body. That seems more triggering because she's doing it to herself. But my mom's like, no, I got this. I'm not triggered at all.
Shut up.
So like my aunt's trying to put me in this weird light, and it's just not the case. I'm sorry, but Tammy, you're wrong.
Shots. Because she couldn't give them to herself.
Yeah, we know. She would have her. She showed that in the log.
Okay, and my sister's a recovering addict.
I over-explain a lot. I talk a lot and I ramble a lot.
No, you continually need to deflect and make something about yourself.
Why? Why share that?
You never put alcohol around your little brother who was an alcoholic. That's good of you. See, awareness is key, and Amber doesn't have it unless it's about herself.
Because me and my mom were thinking about doing it together and like doing like a mother-daughter.
Not to mention a mother will hide her discomfort for. Yeah, they will, and not to mention Amber guilts her way into everything. So she always feels bad and puts herself out for Amber. I agree. I think guilt is a big motivator for a mother, and she might. I don't want her mum to come out and defend or attack. I really don't. But I do expect Amber to bully her mum into doing it at some point. I really do.
Thing we were thinking about like vlogging it and stuff. I don't know. It's not like a secret.
Shooting up drugs.
Right. Oh, you know, well, there was actually
your mom didn't even hold the needle.
Yeah, there was actually a.
She offered.
It doesn't matter. You should say no. I actually agree with her aunt on this one completely. Speaking of needles, when Jackie was taking a shot for estrogen every week, I'd be the one to administer. I'm going to make a woman out of you was our inside joke. I like that. Now, if only you could help your dad out, do a solid, and shower the gay away. Am I right, Jackie? Yeah? Do your father a solid. Get some solid.
I never asked. She offered.
A joke that your sister made in one of the vlogs, and she said something along the lines of, "I know my way around the needle."
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like my mom makes jokes about it because she's so far removed. Like I am.
Doesn't matter. It's the principle, Amber. Pay attention. You have to be willing to accept that your mum just shouldn't be there in the first place. And you can say she offered. The answer should be from you. No.
Genuinely so proud of her.
Shut up. I need to have someone else do this. Maybe you could have gotten Emily to do it since you were dating.
It's because liars talk too
Or any other time, in fact, just to be clear.
much. Hasn't my
Another
aunt like
girlfriend.
haven't taken a breather this whole time? Does that mean she's lying? She hasn't taken a breather this whole time, and in the last live stream, not a single breather. Jordy says maybe 10 words the whole time.
Shut up. She doesn't need... Geordie isn't giving her a platform so he makes it about himself, unlike you. Geordie's providing the platform so the aunt can speak and then just guide the conversation when it needs guiding.
She could have been a trigger just one time from doing that. Why would you even ask?
Do you think that this was deliberate?
I don't know. It'd be easy to play victim again if my sister was to relapse, wouldn't it?
Oh, she's right.
I have looked my mom square in the face like during our very hard conversations. Like this is the sickest thing I've ever heard. Oh, Tammy, you're
Not the chewing sounds you make when you're eating, huh?
fucking vile. And Jordy, you too. You're fucking sick. Karma will come. I've looked my mom during these hard conversations, and I've said, Mom, if you ever relapse, I'm not going to be around. I'm not going to be around for it. I've looked.
Of course you won't. Because why be there for the difficult times when you can fuck off and find another skank to have drill?
Her and said that, and she says, honey, I know. You guys wouldn't believe the things that I went through when my mom was on drugs or drinking. You guys would not believe. I would never.
1 second, let me just I've got my kalimba to hand, so I'm just going to make an obvious noise. Yawn.
Oh, I would never put myself in that situation again. And the thing is, the most powerful thing of this all, my mom wouldn't put herself in that situation again. My mom's sobriety is my #1 fucking priority when I'm around her.
Your #1 priority should be your health at all times, because unlike you, your mum is actively combating her issues. You aren't. You're willingly putting yourself in situations where you never take accountability. You're never interested in improving. You're only interested in doing one thing. It involves opening that rather large mouth, perhaps dislocating the jaw, and just seeing how many footlongs you can get in there before you gag.
My mom is so far removed from that, sometimes it's hard to even believe she once did do drugs.
No skin to pinch. Kayla, thank you for that information. Yep. Chubby, can you please put a picture of Pearl from Blade? Who's a sugar? Wait, what? Let me see what is this? Pearl from Blade Comics, please. Okay. Pearl. Oh, right, Pearl. I know you're talking about now. 1 second. There we go. Oh, these images aren't big enough. Hang on. That'll do. Open image. I know exactly what you're talking about. Here we go, guys. Pearl from Blade Comics threw me for a second. That's Pearl. Pearl is, well, that's Amber, basically, in about a year. And much like this Pearl, cooked in UV light.
But for my Aunt and Jordy to sit there and fucking say shit like that is
like
disgusting.
That? Thank you so much.
Like, that's disgusting. Hate me all you want, but that's...
Oh, everything's disgusting. Me.
Disgusting. I love my mom unconditionally.
They do Argentum. They're safe here. Gargamel can't get the Smurfs either. I'm pretty sure they're hidden here too.
She is my world. That is my mother. That is my mother.
Amber, stop the moral grandstanding. It's embarrassing. She's my mother. She's my mother. When times were tough, and you've even admitted it now, you weren't there. And if times got tough again, you wouldn't be there. What are you if that happens? Oh, that's right. A flake. And I'm sure you'll be one again, even if your mother doesn't. I don't want your mum to relapse, just to be clear. I really don't. I don't want anyone to relapse. But you're a flake, because at the first sign of trouble, you will be out of there. Which will tell us everything about you. You can't now say, don't talk about my mother. You're not going to slap her like freaking Chris Rock getting it, are you? No. You can't act tough on the internet because it doesn't work on any of us. We're all looking at you going, right, bitch, you need therapy and you need to start being honest with yourself. To do that, you need to get off your high horse because that poor thing's back is broken. Fam, you don't have a leg to stand on here. You've admitted you won't be there for your mum if things ever get difficult again. If she relapses, you're gone. But that is a threat, and that tells us you are never there to support someone in need. That's you 101, because they'll be center of attention and you don't want that. Why? Because you want it. You want all the attention all the time, because me, mother fluffing giggity me.
Her sobriety means everything to me.
Clearly not, because if she ever had a fail, you admitted less than a minute ago you'd leave.
Everything. That is what I wished for every single day as a child, as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. I wished for it over and over.
Blah, blah.
Over and over and over. That's all I wanted. And now that I have it...
Amber's a hypocrite, Soft Squeaky. I couldn't agree more.
Why wouldn't I want anything else?
Because you don't want it. You don't want to do anything that changes, I agree. But really, the only things you want are things that benefit you. And your mum's sobriety, being as apparently tentative, means you can play her like a fiddle and guilt trip her like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, not a narcissist, continues to be one.
Like, you guys both are fucking sick.
But I mean, taking her to, have her take her to the liquor store. Do my...
She took me to the liquor store one time. It was because her idea, because of my grandma.
Don't try us. You still took her. That's all that matters.
Like, was this kind of like a way of...
Actually, didn't you earlier say, like 5 minutes ago, you never went to the liquor store with your mum? Hang on. You did. I remember because my chat very kindly pointed out that in a video from Rachel, Rachel put a clip out of your mum at a liquor store. You've just lied and forgotten your own lie.
And getting back at her mom?
I don't ever get back at my mom. Like, you guys...
I'll be honest with you constantly mentioning her bad past kind of is.
You guys are so warped and twisted, it's genuinely scary. Like, it's...
Yeah, but it makes you money, so why do you care?
Genuinely scary.
Way of control. It's a way of Amber getting anyone to do anything for her. She loves it. She loves it.
Jeez.
When I heard about it, then I tell my mom, I am livid. I can't believe this. Why would she have my sister even around a needle, let alone shooting it into her body? Does she see that can be a trigger? Blah, blah, blah. So then my mom mentioned it to them. And then, of course, my mom got on to because she brought it up. And I was like, tell them I said it. It's okay. It's just how I feel.
You can
Oh, come on, Amber. You're going to start crying, aren't you? Don't forget here. Anything your mum suggests that involves alcohol or needles or medication of any kind, you have to say no to. You're an enabler in that respect.
You can feel how you feel, think what you think. That's on you. That's fully on you.
Why?
Apparently it's not. Give me a second, guys. We're not... Yeah, not a narcissist. I forced my mum and stepdad to listen to it. Yeah, that's a horrible road trip, isn't it?
Not founded in reality. My mom is not triggered by the needle. My mom offered.
Doesn't matter. It's the principle, you bellend. Make this make sense. How are you so smooth-brained? It's simply a concept. If someone is an addict of any kind, you keep them away from anything, even if they offer as a matter of principle. And I know you don't have principles, because based on the number of skanks you've gone through, you clearly don't have standards. All right? You line them up one by one, and you just go work your way through them until you find the one willing to change your bum. Shelf bum, that is. Okay? If that person's an addict, you don't put them near alcohol as well, because you've mentioned alcohol issues on your mum's part. Her sobriety, her soberversary, you don't give a shit about, which your aunt did more with the medallions and all the t-shirts and everything else. You didn't care about it. You do not challenge it. You do not get to do that. They make ideas, you go, no, I'll take an Uber. Or a minibus. I'll take an Uber and go there instead. The only reason you said yes to that is because your mum's the only one that can ferry you around.
I do not have my mom take me to alcohol stores. Like, everything you're saying is not founded in reality.
Rivers.
My mom wants to take Ozempic herself. Are you going to get on her for that? Like, you say so badly that you don't want me to die, you want me to lose weight and all this stuff, and then my mom does a motherly thing by helping me with the Ozempic, and it's a bad thing. Make up your fucking mind.
I've got a better idea. Your mum should help you by taking you to a gym and saying this is your intervention. Either go in there and put in an hour session, or you can damn well find somewhere else to live. In fact, I think your mum needs to find a pair of testicles and simply say to you, you need to actually, rather than appease you for a change, you need to actually go to the gym and you need to work out. You need to cut down your food. If you want a mother to be a mother to you, then you need one that stops treating you like a friend and one that treats you like you should be treated. An immature, irresponsible mid-30s child who apparently is one of the very reasons we should bring back spanking. It might actually rearrange your shelf arse to look a bit more round. Amber was born in California. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, I love your mum unconditionally. You'll leave if she relapses. But she didn't say that, guys. She totally didn't say it.
Make up your mind.
Two things can be the same. Two things can be said and still be. It's fine.
It's really weird.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Corky, it's fucking weird.
I appreciate. I appreciate all the clarification because from what Amberlynn has had to say, and I'm sure that she'll respond to this as well, and I'm sure she'll have her own side of the story. And
yep, she will, and she said all the wrong things.
You know it, Jordy.
Yeah. But there were some things that.
Maybe me and Amber need to get on a live and compare receipts and stories and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Get the fuck on my live, Tammy. Get the fuck on my live.
Oh, not on your live. No. We can do. It needs to be on a third party because if it happens on your channel, you'll just milk it for super chats. The only reason you want it. Have it on someone else's channel. Have it completely demonetized. No super chats. In fact, do a fundraiser instead, an official YouTube one. Have it so all super chats, all donations, no Streamlabs, nothing. No. Everything goes to addict like charity or some addiction charity. Yeah.
You can do this. Swear up. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it.
Bitch, all you'll do is cry and talk about yourself.
I mean, I'm happy to be the medium here, but
you're not going to be the medium, love. She's coming to my live. I'm not going on yours. Remember when you said no to me before? Remember?
It shouldn't be on yours either. I'll be honest. The best way to do it would be on a completely neutral channel. By the way, I see Quirky's in a chat. By the way, trying to suck her off again. No, it should be on a neutral channel with a fundraiser instead of super chats. That way you don't profit from it and no one else does.
When you said no to me before? Fuck no. I will never be on your fucking channel.
Amber, it's not the flex you think it is. Especially because his channel's growing and yours is not.
I don't know if she's interested in talking with you.
Quirky.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her real good.
Internet tough guy crap, isn't it? It's like people. There used to be a thing in the past of what was dubbed the internet tough guy. Somebody who acted tough in VCs and like they were some kind of mixed martial artist. They were rock hard. They have all the skills to pay the bills, But really, this is what you end up with. I want to do Thomas the Tank Engine noises. It makes sense. You're basically a big ball of dough. Okay? That's all you are. Your verbal skills are quite embarrassing, actually. I would put them up there with Chantel's ability to sing, but even Reverb couldn't save your vocal style. It didn't save hers either, just to be clear. Crazy Eyes. I mean, it's good pause. Might save that. Get rid of the escape bit. There we go. And print screen. I'll save that for the next thumbnail, which won't be for a while because she's not streaming yet. Woody Woodpecker laugh. It's certainly, yeah.
I'll talk to her real good. I'm not scared. I know my truth.
But you know your truth according to what medications you haven't taken for your clear issues.
I'm very confident in my truth and myself. Took me a long time to get there, but I'm here.
There's nothing for her to get out of it, you know?
No, she knows I'm done.
Yeah. Well, it looks like she just started her live stream now. And she put "aunt" in quotation marks, so I don't know if that is her disowning you or what, but...
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so. That's unwell.
No, that's called severing contact. It's quite healthy to do it when you know you can't help someone any more than you already have. And don't forget, your aunt has done enough for you, you ungrateful, spiteful, fat fuck. You could be better than this, but you choose this. This is the life you've chosen, and you've allowed your past to determine your future. Usually people have a chance to improve or seek improvement, and as society improves, medical health, mental health products, services are vastly better now than they ever were. You've never explored it properly or sought it out because you're quite happy to continue being this mess. So your aunt being done with you in her years of many older than you, it's healthier for her to help her live a longer, more peaceful life. And she doesn't need you, but apparently you need your family to heal. Oh, man.
Like, that's literally
I know
unwell.
my truth is not the same as I know the truth. Very true, actually. And hi, Sue Brooke. If I haven't said hello, I think I said hello to you. Hello again. Hello again and again and again, in fact. Hope you're well. I see you. You said you were a more recent. I hope you're having a great day. Anyone who's had a hardcore junkie in their family that understands the auntie. Exactly.
Your mom recovered from her addiction and you were jealous.
Triggered.
Where's the jealousy? I have literally sat here and said how it's empowering, how proud I am. I have cried about it. I am literally...
Did you hear?
Apparently you're literally inserting ads every 2 minutes now. You are jealous, but apparently you're also proud of her. You can be, by the way, you can be proud of someone for losing the weight. Okay? You can be proud of them for losing the weight. You can cry. You can feel empowered and respect them. Yes. But they have done something you haven't. And that is got their shit in order. So what are you? Really?
But jealous. I've literally sat here and literally hyped my mom up and bragged about her ad nauseum in vlogs, in live streams.
Yeah, we get it. Your ego needs fluffing. And you've done good because me and me and me. No one cares, Amber. That's not the point. You're clearly missing it over and over again. You're not paying enough attention to the words coming out of the mouth to fully get the point. Which is, I'll be honest, the damning statement of the entire stream, to be honest. Which I guess incentivized us to end because I've got to do a patron VC soon. May I just say before we leave, thank you so much to everyone that's joined. I really do appreciate it. 204 likes, that's amazing. You smashed the Super Chat goal, and Banana Hammock has finally had its day. It's won conclusively with 444 votes. I'm disappointed in that number of votes, but we'll allow it for now. Thank you again for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll be back here tomorrow for a stream on the Chantal, I think. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Good night, everyone.